Let's talk about it with Ann. First of all, let's be clear. Yeah, you see her. She stand on business. Don't play no games. If it's heat in the streets, she know the names. She don't just talk it, she break it down from the start to the finish. The whole rundown stuff you miss, yeah, she got all that. Have you like, oh, I know all that. From the block to the tea they spill, she connect them dots, give you the real. Not just headlines, she give you depth. Make it all make sense with every step. And listen, she gon' say what y'all won't say, even if it hit a whole different way. If her opinion don't match the crowd, she stand on it, say it proud. No apologies, no walking it back, cause keeping it real ain't wrong, that's fact. She give it to you straight like that, no chaser. Every time she speaking, it's all flavor. You might agree, you might not, but either way, she hitting the spot. Unfiltered voice with a mind that's sharp. Every take comes straight from the heart. So if you tired of the same old view, she bring that angle you never knew. Let's talk about it with Ann. She said what she said. No chaser.
Hey chat, how y'all doing? Happy Tuesday. Happy to how everybody doing on this good Tuesday. How was your work day? How was your day off? If you work from home, how was that? How y'all all feeling? How y'all feeling? I'm feeling good. I went to work today. And I'm happy because I'm home. I'm always happy when I'm home, y'all. That's always a plus for me, not being in a work building. But anyway. Hey, Bridget. Hey, Candace. Hey, High Pisces. Hey, 1972 Venus. Smokey. Tanisha. Sandra. Sabrina. Sonia. I hope everybody had a great day today. We gonna get into some things. Well, it ain't that much to get into. We gonna y'all know I don't watch Blueface at all. But I'm gonna watch his video today. We gonna do a playback of his video yesterday. We definitely about to do that. And I don't think I'm gonna do a whole playback. We gonna skip through because y'all can't do him. We just gonna see the little stuff he was doing. Hey, Miss McCoy. See some of the chitter chatter that was on the internet with him, being inappropriate, drawing inappropriate stuff on Jaidyn's face. Him, his mama taking Journey in the room to go show her mama's face and asking her what's that and who drew that. Like, where is the responsible adults at in this family? Like, where? Then you wonder why Blue is screwed up the way he is. Yes, that's what Petty was telling me a little while ago. I didn't see it. I gotta see a clip on social media because I did not see it. I like that a lot of bloggers see and agree with our girl. A lot of people are starting to agree with her. A lot of people that was against her is now seeing the light. They seeing that he's the problem. They seeing that his mother is the problem. They see it's not her. So free, yes, she's definitely cringe. I agree. I definitely agree. I wanna I wanna go down this page real quick. Hold on, y'all. So we're gonna look at some clips on um Blue Clipped page. Y'all can follow that. That's an IG page. I don't know who runs Blue Clipped, but y'all could go follow Blue Clip because he or she, I don't know who it is, have a lot of stuff. So stuff we be missing, they be having on a page. So let's see some of the stuff. Maybe we'll see. We'll see when Jaidyn got smacked. Now this is what I originally was talking about right here. Blueface and Jaidyn woke up at Karlissa's. Pink Face wants answers about who drew on Jaidyn's face.
Oh, look at your receipt.
What the heck? You let him do that?
No.
You did it?
Yeah.
Who did that to mommy's face?
Daddy.
What'd he do? He gave her a tattoo?
Did you do that? Hi.
What did she look like?
Now,
Oh, look at your receipt.
now she would have
Okay.
turned around and said, "That's a penis on mommy's face." Then what? Then what? And for Karlissa to be even asking a question is just like insane. But these same people want to talk about Krishan and her parenting. Let's remember, Jaidyn called Krishan a crackhead. Remember when she was like, "I don't want my kids around that crackhead"? She said that when Blue first came home. But who's acting like
It's Blueface.
who's acting like that?
Is he mean? No, he's not mean. He's not mean. He loves women.
Jordan Lucas knows
does?
Jaidyn wants to stream with her.
All kinds of
collab with
women.
her.
What about the other one?
Who?
The other one?
The baby mom.
I honestly don't know them all. One of them said she went to stream with me. Shout out Jaidyn Alexis, bad little bitch. She snipped like a Barbie. Hips, ass in the Cardi. You a favorite motherfucker. Hello, motherfucker. Yes.
Do you think is Blueface mean?
Is he a who?
Is he mean?
No, he's not mean.
She says
He's not mean. He loves women. He does? All kinds of women. What about the other one?
Who?
The other one?
The baby mom.
See, it be people like that.
I honestly don't know them all.
That there you go, start with shit. And I'm glad Jordan Lucas didn't say who you talking about, Krishan or Nevaeh, because she could have been talking about Nevaeh for all we know. But I don't think she was really talking about Nevaeh. But I'm glad Jordan brushed that off and was like, I don't know all his baby moms. I only know about Jaidyn. So she was real cool with that. You know why? So nobody could say that she was messing with Krishan, just in case she was talking about Krishan.
The crashing I will stop soon.
Yeah, that's weird.
I have my days. I have my crazy days. I have
You know, I'm in the back in the other thing. I didn't even know you popped up, Petty.
But you know,
Hey, Petty.
Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, chat. Old girl knew what it was. She knew she was on camera. But them be them punk weird chicks that know Krishana slapped fire out fire out of her.
That's why I'm glad Jordan didn't entertain it. Like, she was real cool with it. Like, I don't know the other baby moms. I just know of Jaidyn. Like, although she's saying she only know about Jaidyn, kind of excluded Krishan. It don't matter because she didn't say nothing negative about Krishan. She didn't throw the shade to Krishan. She brushed it off like, I don't know the other baby moms. So I'd rather her did that than to say something else. You know what I'm saying?
She's like, I really don't know them like that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. It's good that you said it like that because you shouldn't even ask no questions. Because
Yep.
like, no, we ain't doing that. Y'all all super weird. And y'all see this girl sitting up here letting this man draw penises on her face, laid up naked in the bed around her daughter. Who's the bucket? Y'all keep calling Krishan out of her name, calling her this, calling her that. Jaidyn straight up residue in a bucket. Residue from the mop water.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
She ain't no better than Nevaeh.
Exactly.
I learned from my mistakes, I probably would keep doing them. Repeating the same things over and over again. So that's a sign of growth. People grow and learn. I feel like it's so hard when you're in love with a girl. Yeah.
And you gotta sit there and put up with that. This
My
man,
heart is multiple times. I'm still gonna be a lover girl. My heart's still gonna be golden. Like nothing's gonna change about that.
Cause she a fool.
Because my heart's not gonna stop. Once I get fired off or something. Have you missed it while you're
She just
traveling?
got her hair done, and that shit look older right
No, I wanted to take a break from LA anyway.
I can't see it.
So
girl,
no, I really
you
miss
feel
LA.
stupid. Her stomach hurt.
That's where my crib is at. That's where my baby daddy at.
But that's fine. We don't care about Jaidyn
That's
saying
where I built the life at.
it's her
I mean,
fault.
I've been living there for
Did
6
not want
years.
that man to be a father from the beginning. It is your fault.
That's where my car is at.
Let me pause this. She was so happy to call Blue her baby daddy that she don't even notice that since she's been pregnant, how she labels him my baby daddy, my baby daddy, my baby daddy. It's never Blue or Jonathan. It's my baby daddy, my baby daddy. She irks me, y'all.
The crashing I will stop soon. I had my days. I had my crazy days. I had my stupid days. I done had my days where I just did the dumbest shit. And I just be thinking back on it. But you know, who would I be?
Hold on. Jazzy said, yeah, because Sean talked about nobody's listening to Jaidyn. Jaidyn looks stupid. Well, all that
If I didn't learn from my mistakes, I probably would keep
that her
doing them.
fucking brick body.
Repeating the
I don't
same
know. I
things
don't know
over and
how
over
she found
again.
room to talk about Krishan.
So
There's no way.
that's a sign of growth. People
Eddie,
grow
say
and learn.
something in the chat. The other day you told me to make you a mod. Say something in the chat so I can unmod you. Taboo is back. This time he's looking to drop a whole music video about Nevaeh.
Just to hit that hoe, she better stop lying on my dick like I ain't never.
I don't like playing music because I don't play with YouTube with the music.
I can't. It don't have a space for me to like say something in the chat.
Go on your phone. What are you on? You on your desktop?
Yeah, but I should be able to chat in the chat. Hold on, let me see.
I don't know. I do everything from my phone. Like when I pin the live, when I pin a stream, y'all, everything I do it from my phone while I'm on my computer.
Let me see. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute.
Next subject. Next. We're over it. We're over it, chat. He said all this. Oh, I never want to be with you. Why you go through my phone?
Sabrina, yes.
Why are you going through my phone? Why are we talking about people I talk to? Why is that even a conversation? Oh, da da da. But he sounds crazy.
Hey, Amy.
He really is. Something's really wrong with him. When things get tough, when things get hard for him, where he's running.
And
Yeah.
you check your back door.
He ran to the streets, right? It didn't fulfill him. It didn't make him feel well.
Um.
He got sick of it. And bro was just a weirdo. He just needed a narrative. He used me as a narrative. Okay, let me air you out. You're a coward. You're lying.
Hey, Tanisha.
I think she dropped down.
I just brought her up. She dropped down already. Tanisha, come back up. Oh, she probably got dropped.
Hello.
Hey, Tanisha. Welcome to the stage.
Hey, Ange. Girl, you know, man, I never come up here. She got me hot.
Hey, Tanisha.
Hey, how you doing?
Who got
I'm
you hot?
fine.
Girl, Jaidyn, that little post, like, why would you try to talk about her? Why would you try to play on her downfall, talking about it ain't my fault, Blue ain't claiming her baby. But look how he treat your kid. Look how he treat you. Look what he did to you. And that's
Wait,
okay with you?
how he ain't claiming a baby when he was just there?
That's what I'm saying. That she was
That's why you was sick
that's
for
why
3
she
days.
mad and jealous because she know he was out there and he don't do the things to Krishan when he's in her face that he do to Jay.
You went out. You went out, Tanisha. You in a bad spot?
No, I'm sorry, somebody was calling. Like,
Oh,
but she knows, like, you know, when he's in her face, he's not gonna treat Krishan the way he treat her. He's not finna draw on Krishan's face. He's not finna play in her face. He gonna do that online where he know that he's miles away from her.
mm-hmm.
Because he
Yep.
knows she bust him in the head like she
Like when
did.
she went on tour, she was like, get this camera out my face. He cut that off immediately. She could never get that. And that's why she mad.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
And and he wasn't live the whole time he was around her.
nope, not at
'Cause
all.
we didn't know he was around her.
Because he
Girl.
respect her. He respect that she not playing. She not going for that. And she would say, I would never go for none of that. And he know that.
Mm-hmm.
Jada in that brick body, her bottom,
So,
her
you know, I just want to say that, like, I was really upset and I don't like the way he played in her face. And then Jaidyn and Karlissa keep on saying certain things. She's not on crack. Why you keep calling her a crackhead? She never was on drugs. We is not drugs.
What's funny is the one that
And
people talk
coach.
about drinking and doing drugs and stuff. We never seen, knock on wood. God,
Hey, okay.
never
Hey,
happened.
this is that's
We
my
never,
niece talking, and I think she didn't bring y'all up to.
oh, sorry.
Jaden is on
I,
Twitch right now. That ain't no old post she put up. She just put it up like maybe 40 minutes ago and
Yeah.
said that about the Fisher Price thing. See, my niece came in, she didn't tell y'all the whole story. She
Jaden
on
Oh,
is live now.
she was on Twitch
I'm
today
sorry. Yeah, I said it
about
inside.
40
Yeah.
minutes ago and said that instead of her being a crackhead and giving him that Fisher Price stuff, that she should be worried about her business. But she should be on Blue's head, not Krishan's. And that's exactly what I told her. I said, girl, you be talking stuff about the wrong people. I said, Blue runs around with every woman he can get his hand on. I'm sorry, I'm talking fast and because I'm at work and I'm gonna hang up. But I
It's
said,
okay.
Blue been messing around with every woman he get his hand on, and the only person that you messing with is Krishan. I said, you need to go over there and reevaluate yourself, honey, because he's never gonna want you. I mean, I put it all in her thing. I said I might get blocked off of her Twitch tonight, but I did go off on her because she was on there just talking about because Henny just posted it too, talking
But
about
did y'all
Fisher Price.
remember when Tyron just posted? She said she was pregnant. Remember she was
And
trolling
then
what's her name? Nevaeh, when she said I'm pregnant and then she tried to change it up. She
Now,
said
then
it first.
she's mad at Krishan talking about she up there saying I'm pregnant. I said, you the one brought this shit up. What are you talking about?
Exactly. And your chat brought it up. And Krishan
Right.
said, I believe. And she don't know that Blue sat in around Krishan and told Krishan that type of shit. Where you think,
Mhm.
why would Krishan even mention it? Krishan was just around Blue.
So
So you
that's
need to
why I
be
came up because
checking
I'm
him.
mad about it. I thought y'all seen it. And like I hate when people try to play. When you're doing physical therapy for a baby, they have to use toy because that's what they identify. They cannot use what they don't can identify, and that's not a Fisher Price.
But
So
here's
my
the
thing is
thing.
Blue sitting there letting them talk about the baby.
I mean, why not? He let the world talk about the baby because
Weird as
he talk
hell.
about the baby.
Yeah, but what you like? You're weird. You're
Yeah, that's
weird. Your
true.
daughter. What?
And
Look, let
that's
me tell
why,
you. I was about to go
man.
off. I was about to go
I mean,
off.
I know us as women, we be wanting daddies in a way. I mean, in our baby life. But man, he needs to. It's enough, enough. This is a baby. He gonna look at this one day.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Thanks,
Parindi, am I
Corindy.
pronouncing it right? Thank you. I'm sorry if I messed up your name, but thank you for your support.
Hey,
I
Tanya,
appreciate
cut your camera off, sweetheart.
if you want to turn it off. Here's hey Tanya. Here's the thing though. Um a man who have multiple different kids' mothers, no kid should be treated better than the next. No, if me, Petty, and Tanya had a kid by the same man, I should not be able to disrespect Petty kids. Petty shouldn't be able to disrespect Tanya kids. Tanya shouldn't be able to disrespect our kids. You understand? Me and Petty kids. You understand what I'm saying? Like the father
Right,
is
like they
supposed to be
all related.
the father is supposed to be checking each and every baby mama because at the end of the day, all of these kids is his. So
Right.
nobody should be disrespecting nobody kids because at the end of the day, these kids should be around each other. Yeah, he made different kids, whatever, with different females, but they all siblings. They all siblings. These kids is hearing these parents talk negative. These kids gonna grow up, see all of this stuff online. The kid that's being dragged the most is gonna see it all. So with the day that you decide, Blueface decide that he really want to be a father, when that little boy grow up and see all of this stuff on the internet, who said that's gonna make him wanna? That might make him hate him. You let the
Yeah.
world drag me. You dragged me as my fault. The internet is there forever. It doesn't come off.
Yep, you right about that.
The
Ain't
only
nobody
way it
worried
can come
about.
off is if you pay the money to get them to clean everything out. Because I know somebody who personally did that. They had to pay to clean every bad thing, the only fans, everything out on her to start over. But here's the thing, that was on her stuff. And it got disappeared. Can Krishan, can Blueface get all that shit cleared that other people were saying? No, you letting the world drag your kids. So yeah, but his content, he gonna let Jaidyn drag his kid. He gonna let Jaidyn drag Krishan. But behind the cameras, he wanna act like he's loving. Like I don't know. But anyway,
Right.
Tanya just came up. Tanya, welcome to the stage, hon.
Hey ladies, how y'all doing?
How
Hello.
you doing?
I just wanted to chime in. What y'all was saying. My daughter, she's boom boom boom. I think number 5. I think her dad likes got I think that man got like 10 kids. But what I want to say to that is her dad didn't make us get along. Her dad's mother made us get along and made us be where we were to the point we would keep each other's kids. We were get along gang per se. And in her eyes, we were gonna get along for the sake of her grandchildren. And if we couldn't get along for the sake of her grandchildren, she would always say, well, just give me the baby. I would raise the baby with their siblings. What Karlissa is doing, is not grandmother material. She's in like a sister. More say with the stuff she's doing is like Callie should be doing, not a mother.
Because
And
he just as ignorant as he is. And that's why she don't see nothing wrong with he do.
yeah, she's a very ignorant woman, very ignorant. And ain't that amount of much money to make me go against my three grandchildren, nor their mothers, because everybody got to be copacetic for these children to get along. If you don't want the children to get along, then bam. And then Petty, and all y'all, I know I've told y'all before that my son has cerebral palsy, right? Everything that Chris Shine does with Junior at 3 years old, that's the same methods they gave me to teach my son to stand, to teach my son to hand me toys. All that stuff is legitimate therapy. Karlissa just wants to have something to run her mouth about. She's
Because she
giving her,
mad she can't help. If Krishan was calling her for the help, her whole tune would change. But because Krishan not calling her, she's mad.
and everything that Krishan is doing with Junior, and like that thing in the door and his brace for to help him stand up. If I felt like going down in my basement, Petty, I can show y'all the same thing that they gave my son for when we're not at therapy and at home. Basically, he was the same size as Junior at 3 years old. I hung that thing in the middle of my door, and he had those little stand ups, and he would stand himself. And that's getting the legs strong. So, all
Mhm.
that stuff with her over there talking about Fisher Price toys and all that, that's not Fisher Price. Yeah, you can go buy that little thing to stand up, but the other piece comes from the therapist.
Mhm.
And then she says he has club feet. He does not have club feet. That baby hold his feet like I hold my feet, and I'm pure dope. I got that little curve in my feet. And when I stand up, it's kind of like I'm pigeon toed. He's gonna be pigeon toed. That's what they need to say. They make me so mad with the things that they say.
But here's the
Because
thing. They don't
Karlissa
need
is. Oh, sorry. I'm
No, I
sorry.
was just gonna say this real quick. They don't need to say nothing because they not a doctor. They don't
Exactly.
need to be diagnosing him with anything because they don't know nothing that they talking about. They just running their mouths
Yes.
until Sean come out and decide that she want to share with the world what is going on with her baby. Until then, what anybody got to say is going on with him is irrelevant. It doesn't matter because they're not a doctor.
Yeah, I wanted to say that to y'all like a couple of weeks ago when he had his little thing hanging and his little thing to pull him up and down where he can stand, sit, stand, sit. I wanted I was trying to get in so bad to say that's real, but I couldn't get through to say that's real to to let other people know that's not fake. She's doing that in the downtime of therapy. They give you different ways to go home and give your kid therapy in downtime instead of having to carry all that equipment and ordering all that equipment. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I really just can't like if I went to Los Angeles and seen that lady, I think I would be on this page asking y'all to bond me out of jail because I really think I would beat the oh my God.
Girl, I'm in Los Angeles. I can't wait to run into her. I live
I,
in Los
that
Angeles.
tooth that look like it be dangling, I gone knock it out, baby.
Period.
I gone and I ain't number 98 pounds. When I get through with her, she'll think a big woman got a hold to her.
Oh, sure.
But did you notice something? Jaden got a problem with everybody. You don't even know Nevaeh. You got a problem with her. You got a problem with Krishan. The problem is you. He never wanted you.
Mm.
So you can't have a problem with everybody that he choosing. You got a problem with anybody that he liking.
Have
He
a
don't want
problem with
you.
have a problem with him drawing penises on your face.
Man, I would have had a big problem. I would not been laying next to him and I got penis all over my face. Nigga, we would have been fighting. He knows not
It,
to play with Krishan with
exactly.
that.
He can't
Because
get
they
with
would have been really
Krishan.
fighting.
He can't
We
get
wouldn't
with
even
our
have to wait for
girl
the fight.
because he can't run over our girl when it comes to them women. Now you can't play
Exactly.
that game with our girl with that women. So you need to go on about your business, baby. She done already said. You got 3 kids on the way. Push on, my bruh.
Exactly. And you ain't
What?
gonna be able to do nothing for them with all them lawsuits you got going.
He, he just trying to get with Krishan, thinking he gonna get some of that her earnings and that girl with blood, sweat, and tears. Now get your butt on away from over here. I hope he run into Miss Carla and she give him a peace of mind.
I can't wait till the day I run into her.
I don't think
I'm
I
gonna give
don't
her a
think
piece of
her
my mind.
mom I don't think her mom would ever tell Blueface off because I think she remember when Krishan was pregnant and she didn't want to have the baby on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miss Charlotte always act like she loved Blueface no matter what. So I don't
No,
think I don't think she will ever, although she know what he doing is wrong. I don't think she will ever curse him out. You know what I'm
no,
saying?
I'm not saying cuss him out. Give him that motherly talk that he so much needs.
I think the only one that's bold enough to have her back and do that is China. And I must say that. And I don't even care for China. But I think she'll be the only one that come to Karlissa. You
Oh,
see, when she got into it with Karlissa, Karlissa did not say nothing back to her.
Hmm.
So she
Yeah.
plays with people that she knows that's not going to react to her. See, that's her problem. She want to say things and she wants you to be able to be like, okay, Krishan, I just said that. Let it go. No, I'm not going to let it go. You're not going to keep coming for my baby or me and think it's cool.
She one of them people I said, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. No, you can't keep saying I'm sorry. And didn't she promise her husband he wasn't gonna be speaking on her?
mm-hmm.
Where'd that go that quick? What type of man is Mr. Safo?
Listen, I was looking at her post earlier with the babies, with the little park that she built in the backyard. It's a cute little playhouse and stuff like that. When the kids is over there, it's cute. I'll give it to her. But her post was saying things. She was thanking everybody who helped who helped her dream come true. And how I took that post is thank you for all y'all that's putting money in my pocket. And that's the problem.
Hmm.
People need to stop running over there to her. People need to stop subscribing to her channel, giving her the money.
Let her go back and drive that Uber.
Because that's why she keep talking about Krishan. Krishan is her money. She could have drove to the supermarket and she'll be telling you about her supermarket drive. And in the mix of it, she had to make the supermarket drive somewhere, somehow about Krishan too.
Hmm.
Krishan is her money. And people need to stop subscribing and going and watching, giving her the money.
Well, all I wanted to say is that stuff that she's doing with Junior, that's legitimate. That is really legitimate. I've been there. I've walked that walk that she's walking. Karlissa can't tell me nothing about nothing's fake. It's all real that she's doing with him. If don't nobody else bag her up, I'll bag her up. Cause I got a son with cerebral palsy. He's 12 years old and he's still in his wheelchair, and we're still doing those same exercises. You can't talk about it if you ain't been about it.
Right.
And like I said, his feet, he gonna be pigeon toed. That's what he gonna be. Ain't that how you say it? Pigeon toed, bow legged, pigeon toed.
Bow-legged. I'm bow-legged.
Yeah, he's gonna. Well, yeah, bow
But I
legged
ain't
is when your
pigeon-toed.
legs kind of bow.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
what?
just bow-legged. I ain't pigeon-toed.
Okay, he's gonna be pigeon toed. His feet just like mine. And girl, when I tell you I'm so pigeon toed, I can't even run right. I don't even take out trying to run it because I fall just about all the time. They've been telling me all my life if I had to run to save my life, I'm gone. But yeah, that lady need to get on. And he's so wrong, boy. He's so wrong. I ain't that much money out here in the world. And
But
then
here's
she
my
on there.
thing though. Krishan said earlier that she's just content for him.
Mm,
And maybe with her saying it out loud, she'll realize that.
yeah,
Understand that. I've been saying that. She's content.
yeah.
Nothing
That's like
about him is genuine.
That's like
Nothing.
earlier one I clicked on and we all were having a conversation that us women in our younger years. I didn't get a man out of my head until I was like 25. Got with him at 15, my daughter's dad. Got with him, I was 15 years old, fresh in high school. I couldn't get that man out of my system until I was 25 years old. It took me to meet my husband and not was able to run him away to get back to this man. My husband hung in there with me, and that let me see, oh, wait a minute, I really ain't been loved around this boot camp. But look how long it take you before you get them out your system. And these women sitting out there judging her. It's a lot of women out there still going through mistreatment and misuse by their baby daddy. Some of them coming in the house getting the food stamp card, not even feeding their own kids. But they on her talking about her.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it real. At her age, she gonna make a lot of mistakes. Wish she at the age now that she's coming out of those mistakes. That's why he can't phantom. I'm not with the same young Christian. I'm getting with this old mind Christian. And that's when men fall off, when the women get that old mind.
Mm-hmm.
And
The one,
Coach Calvin giving her that old mind.
yep.
Yep,
She has
y'all
to
was
be
talking so good. I couldn't even. My grandbaby was getting on my nerve. I was like, boy, you get on my nerve so bad. Ange and them, they talking good. I can't even chime in. Cause this my world right here. This where I come from. Girl, yeah, cause I did, Ange. Yeah, I'm telling
I
y'all,
like
I went through that mistreatment. I went through being beat up and just I calling the kids need something to eat. I beat her 2 days then passed. You just not showing up. But here you come with some noodles and juice.
Let me tell you something. It's a whole bunch of women that been through it. And let me tell you, a lot of these women that sit on this internet and judge Krishan and make money off of hating her and talking about her child, trust me, them same women is probably living with a man who's there beating their ass, taking
Mm-hmm.
a paycheck, going to sleep or not coming home at night. Don't ever believe, excuse me,
Bless you.
y'all. Don't ever believe that these people behind the screen is perfect people. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody been through some ish with a nigga, with a
Mm.
man. Okay?
Yeah.
We all been there. We all been there.
I've even seen girls, pen pal dudes in jail, be with them, marry them while they in jail, do the bit with them. Bruh, come home, about 2 weeks, maybe 3. This man out here in the streets with his cousin and him, doing this, that, and the other. But you remember you married me when you was in jail. But all that's over now, because you done hit these streets.
Mm-hmm.
Men, they ain't all what they caked up to be. All men out here ain't men. All women ain't teach their sons how to be men. They're like, I got a 32-year-old son. When I broke my back trying to teach that boy how to be a man. I
You know
taught
who
him
I
not to
feel
hit
sorry for
women.
out of
I
all
took.
of this?
Mm-hmm.
You know who I feel sorry for out of all from everybody that's around Blueface? I feel sorry for the kids.
Yeah. Cause they ain't teaching them
Blueface
nothing.
wasn't Blueface wasn't raised to be a man by his father nor his mother.
Mm-hmm.
Blueface's father I don't know what to call him. I don't know. I don't know what to call him because for a father who's been around, he might have not lived in the same household, but who's been around in his child's life, and his child is not a man. It's crazy to me. Like Blueface acts every bit of Karlissa.
Mm.
Blueface is never gonna take accountability because Karlissa never installed accountability in him. Hell, she can't take accountability for her own damn actions, right? So therefore, how can she teach it to him?
Mm-hmm.
Blueface, Blueface watched his mom. Let's dissect his actions. He watched his mom go from different men to different men to different men so she could have a bed to sleep in at night when they were homeless, right? Remember when Blue said they was sleeping in the store floor
Right.
while she was going down the block to the mansion? Remember how she was on live giving the girls a lesson on how when you go spend a night at a man house, you carry that suitcase
Yeah,
and
your little
The,
bag.
the
Yeah.
whole bag.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
bag.
whole bag.
okay. So she was doing that while her kids were sleeping on the floor in the store.
Mm.
Okay. So she can't teach him nothing. He watched his mother go from man to man to man to man to man. He watched his mother be married to his father, and his mother still sleeping with different men, different men. That's why he can't respect a woman because he don't respect his mother. Blueface is never gonna love a woman proper because he watched his mother be a no good ass piece of something. So in his brain, all woman is like that. Let me tell you something. My son is 26 years old. Out of his 26 years on this earth, my son only seen me with two guys. With two. Whatever I did, my son never saw. You
I
know
used to
why?
say,
Because
I
I
used
have
to,
a son. Wait, hold on. You know why? No matter what I did, who I was with, I never brought them around my kid. My kid never saw that because I had a boy. And I never wanted him to grow up thinking his mama was a hoe because maybe this month I don't mess with this guy no more. 4 months from now, I'm messing with him now. I wasn't doing that, y'all, but I'm just giving an example. If I had to do me, he wouldn't have got to see 20 niggas, 15 guys that never brought that around my son.
you
My son
sound like
couldn't even
me.
tell you that he saw that any guys outside of my homeboys.
Mm-hmm. Pick me up when my kid, when my baby girl go to sleep. I'll be ready. And that's what I did. I left when my daughter would go to sleep. Bring all them men up in my house around my daughter. No, you don't do it around no boy neither. Is that mine? No, I'm on the phone. I'm not talking to you. Is my mine? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I did. My
And we
uncle.
know that Blue did stay with his father sometime, but he was with his mama more than he ever was with his father. When he
Mm-hmm.
stayed with his father, it was a short period of time, and he was right back to his mama until his mama left LA, and then he was on his own.
Mm. Yeah, she ruined that boy. She ruined him, and he don't know nothing but ruining money. But that's all right. He gonna run into the right one. She whooped him. But now we gonna have to watch somebody whoop him bad.
But them kids is just the ones that's it's sad because it's not gonna be it's a generational curse. That's what you call it when everybody's gonna be the same. Because look at how little pink face growing up.
Mm.
Javon is watching his father mess with multiple women while his mother is there, and he see his father come back and sleep in the same bed with his mother. Then the next day he see his father with a pregnant girl. He know of Krishan. How he gonna grow up? He
Mm.
ain't gonna grow up to treat women good neither because this is
Mm-mm.
what his father is teaching him. He
Mm.
already talking about having trains ran and shit with his son. Excuse me, with his son.
I said CPS should have been called on him.
Like these kids are screwed. They are screwed. Normally, I would think that if you was raised a certain way, and you didn't like how you was raised, if your parents treated you a certain way, you would be like, when I have kids, I'm gonna make sure my kids are straight. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna make sure I do this with my kids. You would think that
Hmm.
you would try to change that cycle. You think you would try to change that cycle. I know me, I have one kid, but I always said in my life, because I was adopted. So I used to always say in my life, if I have kids, I don't care if I'm homeless. I'm never giving my kids up. Me and my kids gonna have to be homeless together. I'm never letting nobody take my kids from me.
Hmm.
That was my brain of being a child who was adopted. Now I only know one home all my life because I wasn't, thank God I was blessed. I wasn't a child that was in a foster home, foster home, foster home. I was in one home all my
That's
entire
good.
life.
That's
I got
good.
adopted in that. But still, as a child being adopted, you always in your brain know that you wasn't raised by your biological mother. So in my brain, it was when I have kids, I ain't never giving my kid up. My kids, if I had more than one, I'm gonna make sure I do for them. Whatever I didn't like when I was growing up, I couldn't. My mother that raised me, she was from the South. She was an older lady, but she was like one of them mean Southern older women. You
Like
couldn't
my
have a
grandma.
conversation with her, right? You couldn't go to her and talk about God problems, and you had to go find somebody else to have a conversation with. And that was something I promised myself. And my son to this day could tell y'all if he ever came to this computer. My I always said when I have kids, my kids is gonna be able to come and talk to me.
Hmm.
They ain't gonna be. I don't want them to hide nothing. I'm the one. I don't want them to go talk to their friends. Their friends will tell them to go do the wrong thing. I used to tell my son, I don't give a damn if you went to the bathroom and one ball was bigger than the other. You better come to me, pull them goddamn pants down, be like, Ma, look, one ball is bigger than the other. I said, you know why? Because I don't care. I pushed you out. I don't give a damn about seeing that. And I'm going to be the one to rush your ass to the hospital. Don't keep
Hmm.
it a secret. That's something wrong going on down there. You let me know so we could go get that straightened out. That's how I
Hmm.
talk to my son. Don't
Hmm.
hide nothing from me because I'm the one. You can come talk to me about anything. So my point is, you would think that how Blueface was raised, because obviously, we seen she didn't raise her daughter. She sent her off to the father. She didn't raise Dre. So you would think that you would want better for your kids, especially when you out here talking about you want like 12 of them.
Hmm.
He said he won 12. Isn't that how many
Hmm. Staying
Krishan
on
said he
12.
wanted?
Staying on 12.
Yeah, no, but isn't that how many Krishan kept saying she wanted?
Yeah. At the point when they were crazy in love.
But all of a sudden now he talk about he won 12 kids. Get out of here.
Because he's trying to spite Krishan. He's
Yes.
trying to spite Krishan. And Jaidyn over there don't know that she's just for this week. Because when
Mm.
Nevaeh come back, he's going to straight diss her.
Yep.
He's going to straight diss her. Like
Hmm.
how this man was just dissing you, calling you all kind of whores in public at his show, playing in your face, saying you did this and saying you did that. Now he's so in love. He's only doing that to spite Krishan and to spite Nevaeh. He's a spiteful wench. He's
He's
a whole
always
female. A
he's
whole
always gonna treat her like that till she get her and her kids and book it.
No, she's not gonna never do that. She's under Karlissa's
I
spell.
and then
She
that she
never
ain't
gonna get
willing to
nothing.
make no money on her stand on her own 2 feet.
No, she's not gonna get nothing in booking. And the only reason why he's doing like that, and she gotta do like that, because they about to be broken in a joke. The house is up for foreclosure. So we gotta make it look like we're in love, because I got to go live at my mama house. So I'm gonna need you to come over and I'm gonna lovey-dovey up on you, but I really don't really like you. Not in that brick body, not in that building too back. Like he don't want her. He only
But
doing
y'all,
it
I
to
got a
spite
question.
somebody.
Petty, I got a question.
What?
Panel. Y'all know, remember Nevaeh forced her way in a house and she wanted this big house that she was so happy she came from the trailer park to this big house. Now what you gonna do when that house is taken away from you, girl? You and Blue gonna move into your little hood apartment that you ain't been in.
No, he's gonna try to get Jaidyn to go up. That's why they going up. Y'all don't pay. Ain't nobody paying attention. He gotta do the most outrageous crap right now, and right now, not now, but right now. Your house is up for foreclosure. You gotta go viral. You gotta go viral. Y'all gotta do the most outrageous shit right now.
We'll,
Excuse my French. In
we'll
order
see
for you
our
to go
word.
viral,
We'll
to get
see
that
our word
92,000.
expeditiously.
To get the 92,000, they need the money. So
Hmm.
okay, let's turn up. Because you really mad at Krishan saying something that he told her. And she
Hmm.
said, I believe that Jaidyn is pregnant. But Jaidyn, you don't spit her name out so many times. And you pumpkin pie. Because the shit you saying, you would never say it in her face.
Hmm.
You would
Talking about
never say
welcome
it.
back to the circus. She ain't back in no daggone circus. If she is, she got the whipping. She finna start whipping all y'all upside the head.
But
And,
what is there to welcome back? Like, you can't stand her, right? But now he went over there to visit her or whatever, right? Now you talking about welcome back to the circus. Why we welcoming somebody back that we don't like? Is it that's the money? Oh, she coming back. Blue gonna
They
make
need
this
to
money for
pray.
that house?
did y'all
Because
see?
they would have had to give him the money. Stop playing.
Did y'all see Jaidyn post? Telling some he was over there with you a few days. You thought this was gonna be that. Now you mad? It ain't this. It ain't that.
No, she never wanted it to be anything. That's why he's mad. She said he was mad because Sean put it on this post right here that he thought it was going to be more than what it was. He thought he was going to go over there and say, hey, you made $1.3 million. Can I get that 92,000?
Oh, she talking to Blue.
Who's talking to Blue? Krishan?
No, Jaidyn. When she right before I clicked on and y'all was on, I read her post. Jaidyn popping out talking about he
No,
was
she's talking
somewhere
to
for a few
Krishan.
days and you thought it was gonna be like this,
No,
but
no,
it
no.
ain't.
I don't know why he told her. I don't know what they was thinking, but I know clearly Krishan said he thought it was gonna be more than when he pulled up at Krishan house, he thought it was gonna be a wham bam, thank you, ma'am, give me the money for the house. He knew his house was going into foreclosure. That's why he made sure. What are the odds? Come on, y'all. Let's think. We're
Oh,
critical
okay. Well, that's
thinkers.
Jaidyn
What
talking to
are the
him.
odds?
Nah,
Yeah,
she
what are the odds
ain't
that your
crazy
house
no
going?
more. She
What are
see
the
what?
odds that your house go into foreclosure, 92,000, and then you go visit Krishan? Yeah,
Nah,
because you needed the money, and you figure if she don't give me the money, I'll go viral. I'll go
you.
viral. That's why y'all doing this whole family, all in, or what's this called, a family feud. Y'all doing this
Mm-hmm.
whole little fiasco when y'all really don't really care about each other.
He
Jaden,
messed that up when he first came home. Cause when he first came home, didn't that girl give him all the money that she had in her pocket,
this is
trying to
all
help him
about,
out?
yeah.
Just trying to help him out. As long as he not bashing her, cause she don't want to see him in the trenches. So she will help him, but that's getting looked over because you're dogging me out every time you turn around. So you're turning me around. You're talking about me or my son. No, I ain't got no help for you or your mom. Nobody over there.
Yeah, I think he needs to hit rock bottom. And I think the people that are following him need to be able to see that what he's doing isn't something that's going to generate a bunch of money or make somebody rich. I think
Mm.
that it needs to happen for the greater good.
You need to run into that dude that was on here talking about beating him.
Oh no, he ain't the only one. It's more of him. It's actually one guy that claims that he actually did get into an altercation with him. Now, I do know that there was a time when Blue showed up beat up and we never found out what happened to him. And I'm not talking about when Krishan gave him the black eyes.
Mm.
So I don't know. I don't know if this guy is telling the truth or what. I just found out about this guy.
Mm.
So, but believe you me, Blue's behavior is not normal. And it's a lot of men that find him offensive. I think that we as women, we're just not really in their spaces like that. Because I mean, I told you I came across a male content creator and he was dragging Blue behind Jaidyn. And I was like, thank God a black man with some sense. I was so happy to see that we were not just so far lost and going in the head because I was getting scared. This is, yeah, I mean, again, I already see that this ain't working. I said it a couple of months ago. Him trying to build a platform on disrespecting and mistreating women is not happening. Like, we're post the Me Too movement. Either he gonna end up getting a charge or either it's just gonna fall flat. And I personally still think eventually he gonna end up getting a charge because just the way that he moves. But that's neither here nor there. People that do Twitch have been saying that his numbers are not good. I don't know Twitch like that, so I don't know. But I do know that you still got to pay taxes on that money. So it's like you can say that you're making all this money, but when you're making that amount of money, you got to pay like 40% in taxes.
Yeah,
So
they all got to pay their tax, pay the
yeah,
taxes.
and then you got to pay for your health insurance. You got to, that money is not what he's making it seem to be. And also, I feel like he's tallying up the total amount that the restaurant is making, but you got employees, you got rent to pay, you got to pay your partners or who, however the restaurant is set up. I'm not sure if he's a partner or if he's an influencer. I'm not quite sure what that deal is, but I do know he does not outright own that restaurant.
You know what? I think Blueface is just the that, remember that was his old restaurant, that was his own spot. I think he's just the landlord to the spot.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. I heard that he had like this, I guess, like 5-year lease, which is typically they do like increments of 2, 5, I think in 8 years. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I had to pay for an office. But he had the lease. He could never actually get the restaurant open. So he just subleased it to these people and also did a deal to be like an influencer with them.
Right, yeah, because they said that
Yeah.
they said that it's his spot. It was his spot, but he never gave it up. He kept paying the rent to the spot, but he never had a restaurant there. Once his restaurant closed, there was nothing there, but he kept paying for the space. He kept paying for the space. So basically, those restaurant people came through, and he made a deal with them. How I
I
believe it
think
is
it's
now, he's just
possible.
the landlord.
You know what I think is possible? That Blue may have paid either the whole lease or half the lease up front because he didn't really have the credit or the collateral like that. So he probably had to pay up most of the lease. So if I'm leasing for 5 years, I've already paid for this space for 5 years. Now what can I do? I don't have enough money to get the restaurant open. I mean, the restaurant business is hard. It's not. I would not advise anyone to invest their money in a restaurant, especially since the pan restaurants are closing right and left. People are not even wanting to eat out like that anymore. So, and then you're trying to do a seafood restaurant on the West Coast, which is hard because you would think that we have local seafood, but we really don't have local seafood the way that they have it in New Orleans. Like, a lot of our seafood has to be shipped in, which is really expensive. It's like stuff is like double the price than if it was just coming fresh out of the ocean or the Gulf. So I wouldn't invest in a seafood restaurant here. But hey, I mean, I don't think Blue is good with money. I never have. I think all of this is just this big old facade that he's been putting on. And I think a lot of it we didn't see because Krishana eclipsed him. You really didn't see him when he was next to her. Because a lot of this stuff about him, I never really noticed before. But now I'm thinking back, I'm like, this ain't new behavior. It's just that we was just paying attention to her.
Hey y'all.
Hey y'all.
Yes, Nola. Hey, Chant. Nola. Yes, absolutely. Everybody was more focused on Krishan. This is the shit that, excuse my French, I don't mean to curse because I'm trying to stop. This is the stuff that Krishan was dealing with the whole time. He's a manipulator, a master manipulator. And when she don't come, like she said, be prepared. She said earlier today, I already know he get ready to come crazy. He went through her phone and probably took information out of her phone. So she's prepping herself for what's coming.
Well, I think with him, he has, I don't know what to call it in real life, but if this is a TV show, we would call it plot armor. He has the armor of always saying, I'm doing this to get money on the internet. And I think that he sucks a lot of people into him, and including like Red Hat and all these other people that get sucked into his orbit because he acts really nice when the camera isn't on. But I'm at the point where I think that that is the act. I don't actually think he is a good person. I think that he has learned how to be nice enough to manipulate people to keep them around so he can use them.
Facts, just like his mama. She's a user. And I don't see how Mr. Slowfold sat over there and allowed that lady to get the 10 years in when she definitely said she stays with each husband for 10 years and she will collect each one of her husband's pension when they die. So for her to sit over there and be able to say that, you see how Mr. Slowfold was calling her all kind of BIs and B this and B that.
Was he married previously?
I heard he was married previously.
Oh, well, she ain't gonna get it. The first wife gonna get it. And I know because my mama got it.
Oh, wait a minute. Help me with that. How that go?
So that's
even if we're divorced? No, I'm serious. Even if we're divorced?
Yeah, it don't matter. It goes to first wife.
Oh, God, it's good to me. Pretty much.
Patty? Do know nobody gets it unless the man is deceased. So
exactly. Exactly.
She's banking on this man's money. However, she could pass before that man.
Period. But who's
so be careful what you freaking bank on.
Also, there's another stipulation. If he draws his pension for a certain amount of years before he passes, nobody gets anything because he's already used it up.
Well,
so if he lives to be like 80, she's not getting nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why would you want somebody to die so you can get a check?
Exactly.
But you know what I think it is with her husband? I don't think her husband really has any money. I think that her husband is with her because he's benefiting off of this money that she's making online. I don't think that he really is making money like that.
No, she is taking him.
Demo, you gotta accept your camera on and then turn it off.
I think that's one of Karlissa's. Karlissa likes to create alternate realities, just like her son. I think that that's another one of her alternate realities. I really think that man is actually the one financially benefiting off of her.
No, Karlissa, I can agree with you to a certain extent. Karlissa done took that man down to the Social Security spot and had him act like he's crazy and he hear bombs and all that. She got that man acting like he's shell shocked, so he could get that extra army check.
But I don't think that the money that he's getting, he would not be living in that house without her. I put it that way. I don't think that he has enough money to maintain his lifestyle on his own.
Am I on, Ange?
Yeah, you on the stage, Demo.
I just want to say one thing. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. I wanted to say one thing about the marriage, right? They live in California. I'm married here in California. So if you're married, I'm talking about in reference to Karlissa. Mm-hmm. This is how marriage goes. If you marry and you stay in a marriage for 10 years, you are entitled to your husband's benefits after the 10th year and I think 1 day, right? If you're married. However, if you divorce and remarry, you no longer qualify for the benefits. Because now you're in another marriage. So
that's what I thought, D-Mom.
That's exactly how it goes. So Karlissa keeps saying she's married and she stayed married for 10 years with this husband. She does not know the law her damn self I'm just being honest. I'm
Yeah,
not trying
that's
to
true.
be.
My mother
I'm
never remarried.
I'm not
Yeah.
trying to be funny. I am not trying to be funny. Okay. Once you divorce after 10 years and you remarry, you just lost those benefits to the prior husband. They're gone. You can't go back and claim them.
Yeah,
Whether
she
he
keep
marry
thinking that
again,
she
don't.
got 3 pensions coming to
She
her.
has. That's when she said I do to the second husband. She just X'd
Because
out the
now
first
you the new
marriage.
husband responsibility.
It's your new husband's responsibility. So the only person's pension she will be able to qualify for now is the whatever he is she with right now, the clown. He
And that's
really,
only if she outlive him.
and that's
Now
only
she'll
if
mess around and he'll outlive her ass because she keep banking and worrying about his damn pension that God to take her ass out first.
exactly,
Right.
and then he can collect whatever
Yep.
she have. And another thing I want to say, referencing to Karlissa. Karlissa really believe in her mind she's a black Kardashian, right? She thinks this
She keep saying
internet stuff has made her famous. She think this is being famous. She's not famous. She's a dummy. She's just stupid. The things that come out that lady mouth is I cannot stand that lady. I have 3 adult sons. They all have children. I wish one of my sons wouldn't take care of their kids. You made them, you gonna take care of them. You need my help with any one of them, I'm here. I'm their grandmother. But you gonna take care of your kids.
but she was a deadbeat mother. So how can a deadbeat mother
Because in
expect her
life,
son to be a father? He's
because
doing exactly what she did.
because
Yeah,
in
she's like,
no, because in life, when you get grandchildren, you want the best for them. Anything you ever did wrong with being a mom, you make corrections with them grandkids. And your grandkids is what you live for once you become a grandmother. I have 16 of them. They even across the board with me and my love and everything I have. You know what I'm saying? That's who I'm leaving. Look, my kids grown. I got my grandkids to live for now. I pray to God I can see my grandkids have children. This is how you looking up at your generations that
she
you
the
that
type.
you that you created, right? Karlissa is wrong as 2 left shoes to not be on Blueface behind about Krishan. I don't care how she feel about Krishan. That's my grandson. I'm not gonna let nobody talk about my grandchild. I don't care what it looked like to the outside world. That is my flesh and blood, and I'm gonna ride with him. I'm gonna do whatever I need to do. Karlissa is wrong. And another thing, and then I'm going down. She keeps talking about I offered her the best insurance. I offered her the best insurance off my husband. And that's a lie. You cannot put a grandchild on your insurance unless you are the primary caretaker or the legal guardian. That's the only way you can put a grandchild on your insurance. That is not even that man's grandchild.
Yeah.
Carlissa don't have no children with that man. But even if they're married now, if they went to adopt one of those grandkids or went to the courts and got legal guardianship over those kids, first they have to exalt all the ways that they could get it through the county and stuff. Then if they can't, their alternative could be, okay, well, I'll just put them on my insurance. But we have the paperwork that prove we have custody over this child. That's what qualifies a child. That shit she be talking is lies. And if people would just use, but y'all know common sense ain't common no more, especially to her people that watch her. All you gotta do is Google it. You can put in how do you for the state of California. It's gonna tell you everything you need to know. It's not but I know this factually, because I had a granddaughter of mine. Picked her up when she was 2 days old, so I know what I have to go through to get her covered from my insurance. You know what I'm saying? So that lady needs to stop with the lying. Oh, I do got one more thing to say. Jaidyn had the nerve to say, "No, I'm not pregnant," and I don't know why y'all listening to a crackhead.
Oh wait, that's what I was gonna play. Hold on, let me play that. That's why I
Yeah,
got it sitting up
Jaden
here
is a
because I
drunk
didn't hear
and an
it.
alcoholic, drunk all the time, probably high
no,
too,
y'all not
and
gonna
gonna
believe
call
what y'all
somebody a crackhead.
listen to what came in the
Okay,
voice.
hold on, y'all. Let's hear it.
Listen to what came.
Because thank you. Okay. I'm not pregnant. Let's just clarify. I'm not pregnant. I don't know why
I don't know why weird crackhead people think that they need to go on the internet and talk about me when they need to figure out the definition of physical therapy and Fisher Price. Sorry. Let's just leave it at that. Thank you, and come again.
Is your mic dead? Damn it. Oh, wait, no, okay, cool. We're crackhead people.
I'm sorry. Had to say it. Someone had to say it. I don't give a fuck. Stop talking about me, and it's not my fault if you don't want to claim your baby. That has nothing to do with me. Why is that my fault? And if I was pregnant, I wouldn't be drinking or smoking. Thank you.
You was drinking and smoking. That's why.
Is there any more tips of life that I need to give out?
She literally said she smoked while she was pregnant, out of her own mouth. I am sick of this girl.
Put that on the day shift, bitch. Shit.
Making me mad again with that picture.
Damn, my lineup looks
I'm sorry. I just like
Jaidyn
what I'm
knows
saying. Like
she's
I didn't say
not built
nothing.
like that.
Nothing to say.
Jaidyn
Now I'm
popping
being brought
it,
up. I don't
but
understand. But it's fine.
Jaidyn knows she not built
But
like
I hope you guys got that clip too.
But here's my question: so did the Fisher Price stuff come from Jaidyn, or did it come from Karlissa? Is Jaidyn the one who told Karlissa that?
No, Karlissa kicked it off when she first put it up there and showed us him playing with it. Karlissa chimed
But
in.
so I feel like somebody told Karlissa that because she's not smart enough to come up with that on her own.
No, it was never Fisher Price though. It's not Fisher Price. If their ignorant asses go look that up, it costs more than Karlissa's car.
Exactly. That little red piece costs more than anything in her living room.
That thing costs money. My ex-husband is a physical therapist, and I asked him about that equipment, and he said that it's very expensive.
But the thing coming from the door stand, like
the harness.
That harness, that's something cheap, because like I said, that's something that the therapist tells you, hey, hang them on the harness and we're going to give you this stand. So when you're not at therapy, because you go to therapy Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. When you're not at therapy on Tuesday, put them in the little harness and stand them up in front of this. Now, if she knew anything, she would know something.
First off,
I cannot wait till these people get it.
First off, let me say this, right? Y'all know I kept saying, I said this on Petty platform. I said this on my platform the other day. I said that Jaidyn was pregnant, but Jaidyn is going to go get rid of the baby for the simple fact that Krishan is the one who put it out there that he got 3 people pregnant at the same time, and that the internet is talking about her drinking the other day. Mm-hmm. So she said there, right there, oh, and if I was pregnant, I wouldn't have been drinking. That's why she's going to get rid of that baby.
But Krishan didn't put it out there though. So why are you hopping the gate
because we gotta say it was Krishan. We gotta use Krishan.
But everybody heard
money right now. He need money.
Go get a pregnancy test.
He need money. Blueface need money. His home in foreclosure. We need clickbaits. We need viral moments. We need her in the algorithm. So we need to talk about her because that's the only way we can make this money up for Blueface.
And wasn't Jaidyn talking about doing a pregnancy test on her stream before anyone even said anything about her even being pregnant?
Yeah.
For her chat.
I thought so.
She said for 500 subs. She said for 500 subs, I'll take the pregnancy test on live. Those was her.
And Krishan ain't said nothing about nothing.
But Blueface went over there saying that this is what Krishan said earlier, y'all. She said, I fell for it. She said, I got reeled in. He came over there acting like he's spilling so much tea. You know what I mean? Acting like he's telling Krishan something. You know, there used to be relationship. They should tell each other everything. He went over there running his mouth about Jaidyn. That's why Krishan said, yo, I want to say something so bad, but I'm trying to.
Right, Jaidyn better tread lightly for Krishan spill all the tea.
Krishan kept saying, I'm trying not to say nothing.
Yeah,
Right.
she is.
Because what them girls
Wait.
got to understand is, just like he sit up there and talk to y'all about the other ones, he do the same thing to the other ones about you.
He love pillow talk.
Y'all, hold on, y'all. While I'm strolling down IG while y'all talking, I don't want to show the page, but while I'm strolling down IG and I see a photo up there that says it has a picture in the background with Blueface sitting on the side of the road with garbage bags, and it say, "Who got room for 101 Dalmatians?"
Oh wow.
Oh Lord.
Because that's what this is, y'all. We are critical thinkers. This is a
Yo,
smoke screen, so we don't pay attention to his ass getting put out. Y'all not paying
yo,
attention?
Exactly. Blue
Stop acting like we don't.
is
We the
is
thinkers over
running
here.
these
We the
algorithms.
thinkers. Them
Yeah.
mugs is trying to throw a smoke screen to get
Mhm.
on with Sean when y'all know this ninja about to get put out. So he thought he was gonna go get that 92K and it didn't happen. See you later, Captain. She said he wanted more and she didn't give him anything. And that's why he's mad.
mhm.
Yeah,
Probably could have got it if he wasn't
exactly.
doing as much as he doing.
But here's the whole thing. First of all, I try not to get triggered with Jaden because I kind of feel like this is just my opinion. All of these
Because too much
women,
to be playing with you.
Wait, hold on.
all of
Let's
these
not cut each
women
other off. Let's
that
let each
set
other
up,
finish our sentences,
all
our
of these
statements.
women that I'm sorry, Ange. All of these women that set up and said Jaden was the ultimate victim and she was so beautiful and she was so this and
Oh,
she was so
go.
that,
What?
they
What?
created this monster because Jaden knows the truth. Jaden knows she always been trying to get with this man and he always been messing with other women. She knows the truth. She was not being to me cheating. First of all, the way Blueface used the word cheating, I think he just do it for the algorithms. Because cheating is not something that I know you doing. Cheating happens when I think I'm in a monogamous relationship and you sneak and do stuff. It's not
Right.
you openly going on dates with other women and everything. Then you're seeing other people. We're not in a relationship like that. So I feel like that whole cheating stuff, that's something that he does to make clips. But this
A-
is my whole thing. I feel like Jaden is way too emboldened. She's way too disrespectful. She's
entitled.
always slick, not even slick, because she just outright using the N word, saying racist stuff. Nobody's checking it. Because people have made her this ultimate victim in this situation because they need her to be the victim in order to hate Krishan. And to be perfectly honest, they've made Blue a victim as well. Even though Blue to me is one of the most vile people I've ever seen in my life. I told you a light bulb came on for me with him, and I'm truly scared of that dude. And I don't think Jonathan is real. I think Jonathan is a little act that he puts on to keep people in his orbit.
Nope, that's just his government. And I feel like the other night when they was calling her fat on his live, and she was like, "Oh my God, guys, you really think that they're calling me disgusting? They're calling me fat?" Like she really is self-conscious at the end of the day.
Who?
Um, Jaden.
Jaden is not okay. I'm gonna say this, and this is not Ann saying this. So I'm gonna take accountability for this because I understand this is not my platform, and I understand everybody wants to be politically correct. And no, this is not bullying. This is just satire and opinion. Jaden is not attractive, and she's
No,
definitely not what is considered attractive in Southern California. She's
Not at
not.
all.
And that is why she is still attached to Blue because these men out here, whether if they Mexican, black, white, whatever, are not checking for her. They don't
Mm.
talk to girls like her. She has to go and try to come on to men. And typically the man that she's going to get is going to be a man that's want to move in with her, drive her car, yada, yada, yada. It's not typically going to be some tall, attractive man with any type of anything going on in his life. They don't. I'm telling you, LA is a very superficial place.
yeah,
It
I
just
believe that.
it is. And people, I understand everybody doesn't live in LA, and people act like, well, Jaden really loved Blue. I don't think Jaden loved this man at all. I think that Jaden has not been able to get anybody else, and I think Blue has literally said this. He said,
You
I
know,
was gone for 2
somebody
years. In
today,
2 years, you should have found another man.
somebody today, Callie posted. I don't know which page posted it, but they reposted the clip of him and Jaidyn when they went on Jason Lee, and they was asking why she hasn't left or whatever, and she sat right there and she said because of the support I get. She says I can call them for anything. I can call him at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like she's only there for the support. She does not have her mother's side of her family is not supportive for her.
Well, no, I don't think she
What?
had a stable home life, which is why she was sleeping in Karlissa's house at
Yeah.
14, 15 years old. I think she had
Right.
an unstable home life. Now, I've heard things about her mother. I don't know if they're true or not. I've heard that there was some substance issues. I don't know if it's true or not, but I don't think that she had a stable home life.
Oh.
But you guys got to understand, I'm telling you as a person that lives here in LA, and I did go, I was always backwards and forward. So I did go a semester of high school here in LA. Even in
Hmm.
high school, the way she looked, guys would not have been checking for her.
I absolutely believe that.
She's not that
Girl,
girl,
wouldn't be
especially not out here.
she wouldn't be this little now if she wouldn't be shooting that shit in her stomach to lose weight.
Hmm.
Exactly.
But she can't get rid of
Exactly.
that head looking like a oompa loompa about her
And her
face.
face and her
Exactly.
eyes, she's starting to look like a pug in the face.
She
Girl, she
really looks like
like the
Stewie.
bunker in the
But
chocolate
not
factory.
only that, it's also the way that she carries herself. She does not carry herself like sort of like a traditional kind of reserved Latino respectable woman. So the
A
Latino
very
guys
ugly.
ain't fooling with that. And the ones that like the street chicks, they want the chicks that kind of look like Kaylani. They ain't trying to talk to her. And most of the black dudes, there's the black dudes that like, because she keeps saying she mixed, but what people don't understand, LA, there's a specific look that they look for when they say mixed. And
Hmm.
even if you are mixed and you don't look like that, they still look at you like you whatever you look like. So that's why I said in her mind, she thinks she looked like India Love. Because India Love has that look minus the BBL. I don't know why she did that. But that is the look that those particular guys that have a fetish for mixed women go for. It's not just somebody with light skin. It's not just somebody saying that they mixed. It's not, it is a specific look. And like I said, these guys out here, I'm telling you right now, they're not checking. I'm 46 years old. I probably get more action than her.
And then look, y'all. And what about the guys that are checking? They're only trying to get under Blueface skin.
Well, those are trolls.
Yeah.
And Blue told her this was years ago. I saw an old clip of Blue telling her, I wouldn't mind if you dated somebody else as long as it's not somebody that's trolling me. Blue has been consistently telling her this entire time, hint, hint, you need to go find a boyfriend. I'm not
Mm.
it. He's been saying it in his own way this entire time. It's Karlissa that comes in and gaslights everyone and makes it seem like we're seeing something else than what we're actually seeing.
Mm-hmm.
You know
That's
that
like
leads me to ask Petty something. Petty, when we was on Ange Live the other day, you said that you believe that Blueface will marry Jaden. You, why I
What
wanted
you
you to go
say?
in
What you say,
detail.
Jen?
We was talking about we was just talking about the Krishan and Blueface thing, and you said I believe that Blueface will end up with Jaden, end up marrying Jaden.
Didn't I say that? They're gonna
No,
do
you
it.
said that. That's why I'm
They're gonna
asking.
do it. It's listen. All of this is for clout.
So you think that they just like
This is
run a game? I
who
think they
is the
run a game.
mastermind. But they first of all they've been sleeping around, so it's not like it's a we're not taking it. We're not gasping. She been being used as a doormat. This is her
Hmm.
style. She wants the lady. That's why her body built like that. They couldn't help it. They could not round that off, shape that up, or nothing. You in Cali. You did not go to
baby, you
Miami.
calling me?
Like I sat
That's
back.
why
If you
her ass
sit
is
back
built
and
like
watch the
building
first,
three.
if you sit
So
back and watch the first years of him and Krishan and how he was over there just kicking all the money to Jaden, like how he even went out and bought Jaden that truck and just
with
try to
Krishan's money to
money.
spite
Yeah,
Krishan.
I really feel like the three of them said we gonna use this girl for money.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
No,
feel like
I
that.
think that him and his
Hey,
mom
chocolate.
used Jaden as a tool to manipulate these other women. And even if he did marry Jaden, it would be behind a mind game. They were trolling
And you gotta let
Krishan.
choke
If
it
he
up.
wanted to be with Jaden, he would just be with her. It wouldn't be all this complicated stuff. And Karlissa knows that he don't really want to be with her, but I can use her to always be there to create a wedge so he can't never have a real relationship. Because this girl, she always gonna be there to be on the side. And I'm gonna make sure of it. I'm gonna stay in her ear and I'm gonna make sure she keep holding on to him so that he cannot have a real relationship. And another thing you got to remember, Jaden is not Blue's type. He told us what his type was
Sure
many,
did.
many times. If somebody has a type, they always going to be looking for that. They always going to be attracted to that.
Well, y'all do.
Listen,
Wait, let me just say
Jaden
this
don't
real
want him
quick,
to
y'all.
be with an African American young woman.
Right. Y'all do
Jaden want
know.
him to be with one of her. So I mean, it is what it is.
No,
Nobody he don't
Carlissa
have a
don't
type
want
to
him
me,
to be with a
I
regardless
black
of
woman.
anything.
I think Jaden reminds him of his mama. You know the old folklore where they say boys like to get with women that remind them of their mama. Jaden was groomed by Karlissa, and him telling his mama to turn around and twerk and shake her butt in the camera.
Imagine that.
It just shows me that he's just as obsessed with his mom as she is of him. He's just more secretive about it.
Oh yeah, I think it is. I think it's a
They
mutual
all up in the
business that
bed.
those two
Jaden in
things
the bed,
Yeah, he
have.
still
was.
with her
Yeah,
bikini on. First of all, why is this girl running around your house with a bikini on in front of your husband, in front of your
mm,
grandkids?
mm.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Then
thought that was weird too.
then they in the bed. They in the bed laid up and probably done hunched in the bed because she was trying to screw on the man in his mama house. And you all up in their face with a camera.
With no respect. Your
But
daughter
this is
seeing you
no, but
laid up
this
with
You
is
a
the
don't
man
let
in
whole
them
the bed.
shack up
thing.
in your house.
This is
Nasty.
the thing I'm telling you. I think that this is just my opinion from what I've seen of Karlissa. I think Karlissa got a problem with black women. I
Listen,
don't know if
and
she
she was
was
wearing a wig.
bullied. I don't know if she maybe she just didn't grow up around black people and she thinks she better. I don't know what it is, but
Oh
she
no,
don't
she's from
like.
Youngstown, Ohio. I used to date a man from Youngstown.
Patty, you was just calling me?
She from the
Okay,
slums.
chocolate out there.
Huh?
Chocolate in the chat.
Maybe she was bullied. I don't know what her problem is with black women, but I think what it is, she don't want her son with no black woman. So she gonna make sure that Jayden is always there to create a wedge, to create a problem, to hang
You
on and hang on tight.
I think it's
you
because
on to something,
Jaden was there
Callie.
since Jaden was a little girl. Carlissa still has room to manipulate in Jonathan' life if he's with Jaden. I think that's what it's about.
Yeah. Patty, go
Let me
on
tell
your
you
But he's
phone and
something.
not
say
You
gonna
don't
be
something
want
with
in the
Jayden.
chat.
But if he
What
wanted to
real
be with
woman?
Jayden, he
What
just
real
would
woman
be.
want to be with a man who got his first baby mama always up under his mama? There's no real
Exactly.
woman
And
want that.
that is why Carlissa keeps her around.
Yeah, don't no real.
Nobody.
Ain't no
Yep.
real woman gonna put up with that.
Yep. And
No
Nobody.
real
Carlissa know
woman.
that. Carlissa know that this is a way to keep him from ever really having a real relationship.
Exactly. No real woman is gonna put up with that.
Mhm.
Oh, man, you got me messed up. That could
When
no.
they first started trolling Krishan and they acted like they was together and gonna get married and all this stuff, Carlissa couldn't stand Jaden because she thought it was real for a second.
Girl, we
Then
saw
I
that she
think,
talked about the
Oh yeah,
rings
she
and
thought it was
yeah,
everything.
real, Callie. She was
yeah.
mad
Then
as
I think
hell.
maybe Blue probably gave her like a nudge, nudge, like, okay, we trolling. That's when she started softening up to Jaden again.
Nah, she
She don't
started
want him
softening
to
up to
have
Jaden
no
when Blue went to
relationship.
jail. That's when
Yeah,
she
because she
started.
realized that Jaden was talking to Blue while he was in jail, and she was trying to get back in contact with Blue, and
Yeah,
she had to make up with Jaden.
she did. That's why. It didn't have nothing to do with cause she knew Krishan had all assets. And she knew long as she was in the picture, it wasn't gonna happen. She needed Jaden. She needed to use it. Carlissa done called them kids everything but true child of her grandkids when she was mad at Jaden.
Oh
She
really?
talked about them kids so bad. She talked about Jaden so bad.
Remember, she used
Her
to call her a stupid Mexican.
Yeah, talked about how she need to get her daughter's hair combed. She talked about them kids
Oh
so
wow.
bad, and
Mm-hmm.
it
Called
ain't
them
no way.
MFers.
And then I have to question Jaden's mom because ain't no way in the world I would let my daughter be going through this in public. I would get on a plane if I couldn't put a stop to it. I would try to at least take my grandkids away from it because it just
On
don't
the
make
live the
sense.
other day, Carlissa had Jaden phone, and Jaden mama texted the phone and said, "I can't stand Carlissa."
She
And,
did.
and yeah, yeah, Carlissa read it.
No,
And
Jaden's mom did get mad.
Carlissa said, "Y'all be talking about me behind my back, Jaden."
No,
Mm-hmm.
Carlissa is disgusting. But Jaden's mom did get mad when that incident happened on that bus. But my whole thing is, for me, if one of us had been on that bus instead of Jaden, it would have been all about how she put her hands on him, and this is how men get set up, and this is how men get DV charges. People didn't even mention her putting her hands on him. So to me, I'm over Jaden. Well, Jaden is got a lot of privilege, and a lot of it is coming from Black people. I understand her own people supporting her and standing with her. Okay, fine. What I don't understand is Black people, especially Black women, and I hear her little slickness, and I believe everything Karlissa said about her telling them jokes about Black women because she is that type. She thinks she's better. She thinks that she's always going to be picked because she is preferred over Black women.
Mm-hmm.
She is that type. And I'm not saying everybody in an interracial relationship is that way. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that is the vibe that she gives off. And
But
then she
most
sits
women who
up there
are in
with her people and
inter
talks about a Black woman. Nobody is Jaden really need the Black community that's following this to really check that girl instead of being over there identifying with her because you think she a baby mama that got cheated on. She was never in no monogamous relationship with this man. She chose to keep chasing with him, sleeping with him, having kids with him, and she knew them other women was there half the time he was bringing them home.
Good with her two revenge babies. Because
with
both of them was revenge babies. She got pregnant with Javon because of Jiggy. Okay? Then she got pregnant with Journey because of Krishan.
And then Journey is still questionable, and I truly think that that is the real reason why she will not get child support.
That's Lil Bodine.
I don't think she knows. I don't think she knows, but I
I
think
think I
that
think
I
there's a
she blues. I
question.
think she blue, baby.
think that's Lil
I
Bodine.
think that child is questionable. People keep saying, "Girl, go get child support. Girl, go get child support."
But she
Have
too
people ever
money
thought
hungry
about
not to go get child
why
support.
she's not getting child support? Because a lot of people were not following when this girl conveniently turned up pregnant right at the opportune time. Her pregnancy was a little bit too convenient.
Let me tell y'all something. I know everybody used to say that Baby Journey is probably Bodine's, right? I
Mm-hmm.
was never sure about that. I was like, I don't know. I don't know if she was sleeping around with other people because I honestly was just thinking that Jaden was just dumb and just really only kept sleeping with Blue while Blue was doing all of this, right? Until she was on her Twitch one day and somebody asked her a question. And her response to the question was,
Go sleep with four of his friends.
you go, it was two. She said, you go back and you sleep with two of his friends. He sleep with your friends and you sleep with two of his. So when she said that, I was like, oh, she telling on herself.
Mm-hmm.
So which of the two friends she slept with? So you know what? Maybe it is a possibility that is Bodine. Bodine slept with her because he had Bodine. Bodine, everywhere you turn around, he there. He there.
Did y'all see Bodine telling Blue not to go through her phone though?
Yep. And then everything about Jaden's morals says that she is a certain type of person. So I don't even understand why people are still under this belief that she has only been with these three people.
Oh,
There is
not me.
nothing about
I
her.
ain't
She's
never
talking about
thought that.
I'd rather suck a you know what than pay bills and this and that. What kind of I mean, I kind of feel like I understand. Okay, I'm Black. I understand that we are viewed differently. But at a certain point, it's like, come on. Like, what more do this girl need to do for you to see her for who she truly is? I mean, ain't nobody, Taylor Swift ain't even got that much privilege. God dang.
And y'all got to remember at one point, Blueface was cashing her out just like he was Nevaeh.
And
He was giving her all that money.
y'all see how Journey is real calm and attentive and listen to Bodine more than she does her dad.
Mm-hmm. Because he's been around her longer than Blue had. Blue went to jail when she still was a baby.
Y'all, let's be real. Johnny looks like Bodine. She looks like a
Exactly.
combination between Bodine and Jaden. Let's just be really real about this.
She
And I'm
got
not trying to bully her.
Jaidyn
This is
head
just
and
opinion.
Bodine features.
Yep.
If it ain't Bodine, then it's one of Bodine family members. That's what I think. She might have, because he's about old enough to be her daddy. But I think that if she ain't messing with Bodine, she might have messed with one of Bodine's cousins or something when Blue was locked up. Because they was always around each other.
But the thing is, Blue also was skeptical if that's his child too. He just never came out and said that's not his kid. He don't believe it. Let's do a DNA. But we know he ain't believe it because every time he got mad at her, he deleted journey pictures off his profile, off his Instagram.
I think Blue knows something up. I think he just don't care because he likes to use Jaden to paint a certain narrative. He even said if Nevaeh baby is not his, I'ma still keep messing with her. I'm just not gonna give her no money or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He don't care.
And
These women are on the roster. They're not his girlfriend. So he might talk mess, but he knows that they gonna mess with other men. He not stupid.
Y'all know, I want to know if he talked to Pastor Mike when he was in Baltimore. Did they meet officially face to face?
he should have put some blessing on him.
I doubt
Because
it.
Krishan always drops context clues, right? And there was a reason why she hopped on that screen with that cup that said Mrs. on it with that cookie dough. Because she made sure to show us that cup.
Well, if you ask me, I hope that cup don't mean nothing more than it's just a cup to drink out of.
I hope so too.
'Cause
And
I don't
then
know.
y'all, I seen somewhere. I seen a couple of times that it's somewhere. I can't remember where I seen it. He talking about some him and Krishan is married for real.
Who said that? Who said that? Who said Krishan and who said that they married for real?
She's saying that Blue said that. She's seen a clip somewhere. I haven't never seen it.
I ain't see it either.
I
She
have
looked good.
never even heard him even reference that those vows. And I have not heard nobody in no interview ask him about them vows either.
Y'all, I'm gonna be honest, and I know I don't personally know Blue. I'm just going by what I see. I don't think that Blue is a religious person. I think that he just did whatever to
Oh,
pacify
I don't
Krishan
either.
and not alienate her. I don't think that he is even a believer. I
I
really
hope.
don't.
I think he's a whole warlock in training, and that's why he linked up with Nevaeh.
Oh, he ain't in training. He is a warlock. I
Um,
think like a lot of people don't understand how witchcraft works because of how it's portrayed in the movies. Witchcraft is actually not that complicated. All of this creating false narratives and manipulating and sort of putting people under the spell of believing something that's not the truth, that's all witchcraft.
Oh yeah, people do witchcraft and don't even know they doing it.
Yeah, yeah. No, he's a warlock. Period.
I want to say something. Hello, everyone.
What's up,
Hey,
chocolate?
hey.
Hey,
Chocolate.
the somebody asked if they. That's why I came up. Somebody asked if they think that he met Pastor Mike or whatever. There was somebody during the whole situation that was going on when everybody was speculating Blue was with Krishan.
Mm-hmm.
I was in, I forgot who chat I was in, and somebody said they had just met Blue in church, and he's really nice in person.
Mm. As I know she went to church that Sunday. Cause I'm like, how did nobody like see them? And cause Krishan don't seem like she a sit down person that she could sit in the house for 3 days straight. She gonna go somewhere.
She didn't sit down. She went to gym. She went where she needed to go when she had to take care of business. I'm pretty sure they went places.
Yeah.
But nobody ain't, I guess, catching on. Well, it's out the bag now that he was actually there when she admitted that he went through her phone.
Mm-hmm.
So we know when Nice said that little statement, if Jonathan would have came to the gym, it was because of that, not because he just
was trolling.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think that Krishan probably lives in a building that is maybe sort of like people that aren't following this and they don't know who he is.
Could
And
be.
so if he was just kind of around the complex,
And
you
you
know,
gotta remember that
No, not
no,
necessarily.
she has a
Blueface
she has a
could walk the
garage.
street and ain't nobody gonna walk up to him. He's a nobody. Like,
Exactly.
that's
And
what I'm saying. People that are not following the situation, he's not a real celebrity. It's only people that are following this streaming stuff are even paying attention to him.
and also, like I said, I believe she lives in a place that has a garage. So it may not be that easy to run into him, and also she lives in the penthouse.
Yeah, that building definitely probably got parking. Come on now.
No, we've seen
Yeah,
her
that
before
condo
in
is
her
bad.
no. She was in,
You
she was
know?
she was in her car one time in her parking area.
Yeah, yeah. I think we've seen her a couple of times sitting in the garage. But I just think that where she probably lives, there are not people that are following this situation. And if they saw him sort of like, going outside to walk around the complex or whatever, they didn't know who the heck he was.
They was just scared.
Yeah, this and you know what? My mom, of course, she's in her 70s, but she's very with it. And she always said that face tattoo, that's that prison stuff. That's when you can tell when those men have been in prison or either they're on their way to prison. And she says, I stand by what I say. I don't care what decade it is.
Excuse me.
that's crazy. Y'all want to see some of this live from last night? I'ma skim through it. You know I ain't watching it straight.
You see this bozo Jaden responded, but I didn't click on it because I didn't like the
Yeah,
title.
I played it.
Oh, I didn't click on it because I didn't like the title.
Yep, I played it. I played it up
No,
there.
somebody need to go and get them clips of her and Blue saying that she was smoking while she was pregnant, and then show a clip of how her children behave. I just really wish some people not really coming for her like they should, because again, they need her to be a victim in order for this narrative to work. And this child is run. I didn't even know about this Bodine thing until y'all told me, and then I started thinking back about some stuff, and I'm like, this damn child is just like Bodine.
Isn't this Bodine right here?
We're gonna show Dad the park.
We're going.
Get the mic.
Jay, you want one?
Oh, that's so gross. The little girl in the skirt around another man's neck.
Welcome to TV Cribs, this Blueface Mama House.
3, 2, 1.
How we
Put
do
the speaker on. Put
we
the
do it
speaker
or we
on.
don't do it.
Good job.
Good job.
Come here, come here.
You show me your part?
I'll be touching my titties.
You like it?
I don't know. I don't know if she look like Bodine, but she don't look like Blue. I mean, she don't gotta look like Blue, but I don't see
She looks
Blue
like
features in
Jaden,
her.
a combination
Jaidyn
of
show
him and
her daddy
Jaden.
her part. She ain't playing. Right. That's why I be like, oh shit. I got the motherfucking mics on.
Have a slide?
And you know,
I
the
ordered
state
her
that
some
he don't.
lights, so don't worry, it won't be this dark.
What you say?
No, I'm reading this stupid comment, and this girl don't look a bit of Mexican. What Mexican features does she have? They lying. First of all, the only thing that shows that Javon may have something is his hair. Other than that, he doesn't have features. And just some people genes are stronger than others.
Oh,
Okay,
she do got Mexican features. That head.
Yeah, she looks like Jaden. But also, can I just tell you, as a person that lives in LA and has been to Mexico many times, there are different types of people in Mexico. There are some people in Mexico that you would swear are a biracial black and white person, and they do not have a black parent at all.
but
I met black people
bozo claim they Mexican. So if
no,
they
no,
Mexican, they should know.
no. I've
Yeah,
met
there's
black
different
Mexicans
types
in
of
Mexico.
people
They
that
look
come
just
from
like me and
Mexico.
you.
That
Literally.
you
Yeah,
have
and
I've
there's
been
black people.
before.
Yeah,
I
there's some
know.
black, not as many, but there's still some black people there.
Listen,
I damn near live in Mexico. I'm in San Antonio, Texas.
listen, you have a bunch of different nationalities that all look different. All right. Listen, I was engaged to a Panamanian. Y'all know Panamanians are dark, right?
Mm-hmm.
My ex, his grandmother, if you walked up to her and started to, God rest her soul now, but if you start talking to her, you would start laughing because she looked Chinese. When I say Chinese, like when you walk in a Chinese restaurant, she looked straight Chinese, and you would look at her like she crazy because she's speaking straight Spanish, but she's Panamanian.
At the end of the day, they are Chinese Jamaicans. I
Yeah,
mean, I don't know what this
people
person is
have
talking
moved
about.
around the
Exactly.
world.
Like the hell, like they're all. That's why I be saying these people behind the keyboard sometimes is like they in a different planet because they be talking shit that's just unrealistic. Like
But
where
I
the
don't
hell y'all be?
understand. But you know what, Ange? I don't understand how they can look around the United States and see the melting pot here and think that other countries don't have the same diversity. They do. There's Asian people there. There's people that are straight from Africa that have come there recently. There's all kind of people in these countries. And then even historically, the Spanish brought Filipinos over to Mexico for over 200 years.
Let me tell
So
y'all
when you say a Mexican, I don't even know. To me, that yes, there's a stereotypical look, but there's Mexicans that don't look nothing like that. My homegirl, we've been friends for 20 some years. You would think she was a white girl. She damn near looked like Taylor Swift. And she Mexican, mama and daddy, grandparents, everybody is Mexican.
What you was gonna say, Patty?
the thing. I'm looking at something that Angel said. Karlissa looks stressed out. And guess why? Guess why she would be stressed out, y'all? Guess why? She would be stressed out because that son is losing that house, and she don't want his ass to come and live in her house, right? So they was trying to figure out how they was going to get that coin, right?
Yeah,
To
that's
keep
why
his
she was
house.
welcoming Krishan back to the circus.
Yeah, and that's why she was like, "Whoa, girl, you back? We needed you." Cause she's trying to play in Krishan face like Krishan is this fucking piggy bank. Excuse my French, but and okay, Krishan said, "I'm not that girl. That's not me anymore." Right? So that's why he tipped back home with the attitude. You know what I mean?
Miss
Oh yeah,
Petty,
I'm still mad. So what's happening now? They're trying to keep the momentum up as far as we gotta go viral. You gotta do the craziest shit, excuse me, things. And guess what, Blue? Y'all gotta act like y'all together. It don't matter if so Nevaeh not here helping you get go viral.
Yeah, they
Nevaeh
just
is
the
in
people.
California. Somebody gotta play the position.
Miss Petty, I
Nevaeh
have
is
a
in
question.
Indiana.
You guys, I've been working and stuff. Why is he losing the house? Is it because of the lawsuit?
No.
He hasn't
He owe money. He has
child
a
support.
foreclosure on it. It's not the lien.
He wasn't paying his mortgage since November.
Wait a minute. Let's back this whole thing up. How many grown men are in that house for that house to be foreclosed?
Well, that ain't their
None
house.
of y'all
That ain't
people.
their house.
See, they
They
had
need to be
Krishan
paying
paying
rent.
it. Let's
That
let's
It
that
should
act
be
like
who
we
that's
didn't
pays
realize.
the rent and pays the mortgage.
no, them grown men was in a shelter. That was the shelter for them. They wasn't paying
This
rent.
is
They was just
ridiculous.
there.
Let me tell you,
This is
Angela
ridiculous. And
stopped
you
paying
wonder
it,
what kind of father is Big John. He's a
and
father that
Krishan
let his
stopped paying
son's
it.
house get foreclosed on while he's laying up in it. That's what kind of father he is.
Blueface thought that he could poop on every girl. Angela had the bread to pay it. Krishan had the bread to pay it. Jaidyn is selfish. Jaidyn was worried about her own shit. Jaidyn
Well,
wasn't thinking
I
nothing.
don't think Angelo would have paid his
it's
mortgage.
90. It's $92,000. Whatever it is hasn't been paid since November. So we gotta say that it is the mortgage because that's not how taxes
Wait,
work.
so the
Right.
And
payment
And I
Krishan
don't
was
care
stopped.
paying it
how
up until
much.
November.
I don't care
Wait
how
a
much.
minute.
Y'all. I don't care how much Angela liked Blue. Angela had her own damn mortgage to pay. She had a regular
Exactly.
job. She wasn't
Yep.
playing. She
Exactly.
was not
No,
gonna
no,
pay
no.
Blue's
Angela got an
mortgage,
inheritance from her mom. And
and
Blue
she
and his
wasn't. She
mother,
You're
wasn't
not
gonna
about to
use
spend
that
that
to
on
pay
blue
his
houses
mortgage.
if
no, she
her
was
name
giving
ain't
her
on that
money.
house.
That's why she asked him for her money back.
And ladies, what did he do to Krishan to make her even just say, "Forget it, I'm done helping"? He
All
looked
them
through her.
women
He
that
looked
came
through her
Oh,
in.
phone,
he's
and
been
he's
doing a
still
whole
playing
lot.
with the baby. Those two
Yeah, he's been
things.
doing a lot.
He looked through her phone, and he's still playing with the
Why
baby.
was she
No,
helping?
I'm saying when
No,
he was
she's
in
saying when she
jail,
was helping
and
her.
Krishan was helping
See, that's
holding the
when the
All
veil
them
restaurant, and this and
came
women,
out.
that. What did he do?
all
I'm
All
them
them
gonna tell
women,
sunshine
you.
coming out.
all them women he had come out and say
After they
that
took
he was
they,
Yeah.
messing with her.
okay. After they took them vows, after he did that nonsense, I think he did it because she didn't put those papers in.
No, because she went to Streamer University. Remember the
No,
prom,
she didn't go to
not the
Street
university,
University.
Oh
not the
yeah, yeah,
even
yeah.
the
Okay,
prom.
I remember. She didn't send the marriage license papers in. You're right. Okay, I remember now.
She
And she was out there screaming with other people, and he wanted her to sit down. He wanted her to dry up. That was the
Yeah,
preacher. He needed
exactly.
her
He
to
was
dry
trying to
up so
sabotage
he could
her.
come home and be over her. But she was like, "Nah, I'm not doing that."
Okay,
But
okay, I
he'll
remember. I
never be
remember.
over her. He ain't
but
got it. He
that,
don't
that
have that
nonsense
life.
with the girls had just started coming out.
Okay, okay.
This is the thing about Blue. His life would be so much easier if he would just go and stop all this foolishness and either be with Angie or Krishan. He is making his life this way for what reason I don't know.
He wants to
I
fuck.
don't know
You
what
don't
I
need to
mean.
be with
At
Angela
what
or
point do you
Krishan.
get to?
He wants
He
some
But
needs to
but
put the,
content.
he needs
but
to
at
be with
what
the
point
bottom
do you
feeders
get
that he with.
to?
I got some
First of
good
all,
content for him. Put
But
anybody else?
at what
Krishan and
point do you
Jaden in the front
realize?
yard.
Wait, everybody talking at the same time. I feel like I hear 10 voices.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'll wait. Let me know when y'all finish because I don't want to be cutting nobody off.
Oh, you guys go ahead on. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, honey. Go ahead.
No, what I was going to say is that at what point do you realize that what I am doing is not working, is not good for me? I'm not making the money I thought I was going to make doing this. This ain't hitting. Let me go and do something where I can actually sustain. And I think for him, he really just needs to hit rock bottom. And I think that his mama need to hit it too. And I would be more than happy to see these people just dry up. That's what I really want to see. I want to see these people dry up because I'm tired of this. These people are evil. And again, like I said, Blue is literally choosing this for his life. Why, I do not know. I don't know why someone would choose to mess up their own life like this. I have no idea. I have no idea why you would choose to go out and create kids that you're not taking care of on purpose. I don't understand what he thinks he's getting out of this. The only thing I can think is that he's living in some type of delusion because him and his mom seem to have some sort of mental illness going on where they really have have like a break with reality. But this is ridiculous because y'all saying November, that means since he got back, that's when the mortgage stopped being paid. So maybe when he was gone, maybe somebody else was paying it. Maybe his dad,
Krishan.
maybe whoever was paying it. Krishan was gone half that time.
But she still was paying it. She still was paying his phone bill. She's probably
She
still
said it.
paying his phone
She
bill.
said it. She was like, "That's my house. I pay them bills." She
You
said it
heard what
even
she
after
said.
that.
Well, when he got home, the payments stopped and he ain't made no payments. All this running around doing all this foolishness with Nevaeh and all this other crazy stuff he been doing with Jaidyn. He has not been paying his mortgage since he
But you
got
can
out
give
of jail.
Nevaeh $12,000.
All right, so I have a question for y'all, right? Because I never owned the house. I just lived in a house growing up. My mama owned the house, and my mama's no longer here. So when a house goes into foreclosure and you still live there, who knows how long do you got to be out that house? How long do you have in the house?
Technically,
If
you
the bank buy it,
can.
okay, let me know when you finish because I know.
I was gonna say technically you can squat, but it gets a little dicey. It
Yeah, because
depends
it
on where
depends
you
on if
live.
the bank won't.
Yeah.
So say for instance the house going foreclosure. Right now, if I got 92,000, I could go pay that foreclosure on the house for him. He has up to 2 years to pay me back that 92,000 or that 92,000, that house belong to me. You know what I mean? So you can go. That's the quickest way to get in real estate. And ladies, you already know we're gonna talk about it over there at the Petty Society. You can buy somebody's taxes. You can pay somebody's foreclosure for them So anybody right now, if they wanted to be an 8-hole, they could jump up right now, pay the bank the foreclosure. I guess if the house go into like no, yeah, it's foreclosure. So that means if the taxes was owed, or I think you could pay the bank and pick up the payments on the house, then the house could be yours. That's one way to
Or
take the
does
house.
the HOA own it? And Miss
He
Petty,
owe
because
HOA.
he in an
HOA
HOA.
own his house.
No, HOA don't own his house, but he owe
No, no,
HOA
no, no, no,
as
no. I'm
well.
talking about after what Miss Petty is talking about. Like once you go into foreclosure and you
Uh-huh.
forfeit and all of this, is it a point that your house could go to the HOA?
No, I can't see that.
Because
No,
I never lived in a HOA, so I don't know.
No, I can't. He live in a HOA. That's what
Yes.
that is.
Yep.
he owe fees. He owe them
Oh,
money
then he
too.
done.
They suing him too.
Then he done. My daddy had a house like on a block, like so I know, and my mom had a house on a block, and because my mom's house, it was like we my mother always taught me like what I need to do. You know what I mean? What I need to do if this happens and this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? So I started trying to buy people's taxes on their homes. That was my way of trying to get into the real estate, and that's how I know I can buy your taxes. That's a tax lien holder. I could buy your taxes. Like say for instance, you owe 30,000, 40,000. I can pay for your taxes, even if it's like 1,200, 2,000. If you can't pay them and the bank take the house or the state, the city take the house, I can go pay those taxes. And you got up to 2 years to pay me back, or your house literally belongs to me. The bank will turn the house over to me.
That is correct. And the funny thing is, if he owe HOA, if he owe the mortgage
He gotta
company,
owe
he know
taxes.
he not paying no taxes.
He gotta owe the taxes. If he ain't paying his mortgage, then he definitely gotta owe the taxes.
Well,
So
most
if
of the
anybody look it
time,
up, they could see what he actually owes. Somebody could go in there and pay it, and then he got to pay them, or they got to get out. They got two
but for
years to
me,
lock
with
and get
my
Miss
out.
Miss
mortgage,
Miss Sweet Key, you said no. HOA just puts a lien on it. HOA is suing them.
Wow.
I
yeah,
seen the
yeah, but a lien
documents
means they
on
can take your
somebody else's
property.
channel. They're suing him. That's what his latest lawsuit was from them for
Pay
unpaid
fee.
HOA.
But
Traffic
you
cops
guys,
is
with
giving
my
y'all.
I don't want no
mortgage,
HOA house then. I don't want that.
I
Nope, no,
can
no,
just
no.
say with my mortgage, my property tax was included in my mortgage bill. It came out of an escrow account. So basically, how it worked, essentially, I was putting money in an escrow account, and then the person that was managing the escrow account was paying the property tax out of that money.
Smart.
So typically, that's how most people mortgages are set up.
They saying that once the paperwork come out, he has
I
90
agree
days.
on that way. Who said this? Miss Sweet Key,
Sonia
come
and
up here. Miss Sweet Key, can you come explain it to us, ma'am?
Oh, I don't
Please.
have the chat open. I don't know what she said.
Can y'all drop the link so Miss Sweet Key could come up
The
and
link is
explain it?
pinned. Or is it
Oh, it's
not
pinned.
pinned again?
Oh, see, they fancy over here at the crew.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
you're
fancy.
right.
They pin
Hold
they
on.
links.
Hold on, she's right. He technically cannot squat because he's a homeowner with a mortgage, which means he essentially has an agreement to vacate the property. Now, if he was just some random person that wandered into the house,
Wait a minute,
he would
I
have
can't hear Miss
squatter's
Sweet Key
rights.
saying. The
Yeah,
sad
but
thing
technically
is
he
HOA.
can't squat.
Yeah, because the HOA fees ain't that much. It
No, it's
ain't.
only no,
No, it
no.
depends on
He,
where he lives. Some of
no,
them
no.
are
Well, hold up.
ridiculous.
Can I? He only owe like, if I'm not mistaken, $2,000 in the HOA
I know
fee.
you lying.
No, I'm not.
Guess what? So if you
So
only
that
owe
must be
2,000
just from
and
the
you
past
gave
couple of
Nevaeh
months.
12,000, come on now.
What you said, that must be what? Probably from the same time. It's 12. It's like two. It's probably from the same time he ain't been paying his mortgage. Yeah.
That's a low
This is crazy.
HOA then. If he ain't paid since November, he only owed 2,000. I don't know if I believe
He
that.
must owe more than that. Because
Yeah.
if it ain't since November, no. November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. Oh yeah, that's a lot. That's a little bit of money. He owed him more than that.
Well,
Just did
Well,
July,
you,
the
you,
video
you,
I watched on
you,
it, he owed
you
like
know,
2,500.
you know, we don't mention people name, but they
it's
always
okay.
got the docs.
It's okay.
They always
I
got the
made sure.
document. and they pull them up for you to look at them while they
Yeah,
talking
that's
about
it.
it.
You gotta do
Yeah,
what you
but
gotta
the
do.
thing is, that could have been how much he initially owed,
Miss
and
Sweet
then there
K
might be
said
another
she's in the
quarter
store.
due.
Let me see if it will work.
Yeah, because I just it just occurred to me, you're right, he can't squat. She is right. Because when you're a homeowner, you essentially have an agreement to vacate the property if you don't
And the
pay.
bank will come put them
Yeah.
out. The
Yeah.
bank, whoever's the lien holder and where he got the loan for the home, whoever that is, it could be whoever it is, they gonna come and put him out.
Now, I had a friend who squatted in a house in Hollywood Hills for 2 years, but that was because he did some type of fugazi sublease, and the guy that actually
Which
had the mortgage was a criminal. So really, he had no real rental agreement. So therefore, he had squatters' rights. But when you're the holder of the mortgage, you actually have agreed when you signed that to vacate the property if you don't pay.
Thank you, Parendi. I knew I
Miss
wasn't bugging.
Miss
Thank
McCall
you.
says, Miss McCall 777 says, at auction, legal title transfers to the new owner. At As the former owner, you are legally considered a tenant as suffering. The new owner can issue an official 3-day written notice to move out unlawful.
Mm.
I don't know. So basically she's saying that once the title is transferred over to the new owner has the leisure of asking you to leave in 3 days. Am I right, Miss McCoy?
Listen, you said he been this to do this before. He always pays before the deadline. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was a
Probably.
time.
That's why
They're
he's
right.
scraping it up.
Well, I don't know what anybody that would want to go through that and for and not that makes no sense. But okay.
He thought he had one, y'all. He thought he was getting it from Krishan. Let's talk about it. He thought this is why he's hotter than fish grease. He walked away with Nathan. He thought he was getting it from Krishan because she got it and more. 1.3 mil. He thought he was going to go get it from there.
And
King
that's why she
Dingling.
got to stop saying online what she's making, what her
Nah, he ain't getting
finances is
nothing. She can
coming
say
in.
that because he ain't getting nothing. Bye.
Nah,
You
she
walk
don't need
away,
to be
King
saying
Dingling.
it, period, because she got too many leashes that
Yeah,
leeches on.
you're
She
right.
needs to just make her
She need to
money,
act broke.
and that's it. She don't need to come online and
No,
say
she
at
need to
all
act
what
broke.
she's
They
making.
wasn't talking about her finance. You're right.
That's because he
Because
had
they wasn't
Christina's
talking, they was
money to
calling her
pay.
broken and homeless. But when they was calling her broken homeless. Remember Tasiki, you homeless. Remember everybody when they argue with her, you homeless.
Yeah,
Everybody kept calling her homeless. Why
that's
not
okay.
continue
If
to
you
call
want
her
to turn your
homeless?
camera off, Chris, and turn it off, that's okay. She could be homeless. All she had to do is just show them she in her crib. She ain't have to come and say how
No,
much
what
money
I'm
she
saying is
made.
that let them still say what they've been was saying before, like you said.
Yeah,
Yes,
Christian,
you are
welcome
right,
to the
Petty. That's what I was saying. Okay, I'm getting it. Let me tell you something, Miss McCoy. You gotta come over to our Financial Fridays. We are gonna get our life together. But you gotta come over because we like to talk money over there, honey.
Christian, you got your camera on. If you want to keep it on, keep it on. But I'm just letting you know if you don't want it on,
I'm
it's on.
sorry, I thought that was the mic.
All right, welcome to the stage.
Hey everybody.
Hey,
But
Christian.
I was just commenting, y'all know he almost lost that house before. He went into like I don't know if it was a lien or foreclosure or but always at the last minute, he buys it back or he ends up keeping it. So that's what I was just saying. Let's see how it's gonna work out this time.
No,
But
he has
from
a
what I saw, he went into foreclosure. He is in foreclosure. He went into foreclosure on June 2nd and he has 90 days from June 2nd to pay off that $92,000. So that's
Oh,
why
that's 2
he's
months.
pulling all the stops, doing all these twitches and kicks and doing all this outlandish stuff because he owes that money.
Miss McCoy. That house has a lien on it already from that gentleman's club. They been put the lien on
Oh,
that.
they put a lien on the house.
That house been had a lien on it.
Right.
Yep.
He's in
So that's
foreclosure
why
now
he don't
though.
want to pay the 92. They prepare him to get a new home.
Let
Why
me
But
tell
I
you
never
would
something.
understood.
And I believe that's why at first he said he was going to sell that house and then
Mm-hmm.
he backtracked and took it off the market because he realized that if he sold that house, he wouldn't get anything from it.
Yeah,
See,
they
exactly?
won't
last
take that
time,
money.
last time Jaden got that deal. that they signed for. That's how they saved it last time.
Exactly. There was another time he was
Wow.
about to lose it, and Jaidyn signed that deal, and that's how they saved that house. He was about to lose it before, so it's just coming around again.
Wow. So
And
he
this is
thought
the
he had an
person
ace in
that
the hole
everyone
when he took his
says,
behind to Baltimore. Bye.
but this is the person that everyone says is so smart and he's a businessman and this, and that. I am so tired of these people getting all of this praise and all of this stuff that they have not earned just because you guys want to drag this girl. You want to make these people something that they are not.
I want to.
Charlie Red said it's a lien on it.
Listen, I want to speak to this comment in the chat, right? It says someone made a valid point. Maybe he sent money to himself. No, because if she said something, nothing wouldn't still happen. She would have to do something about it. So I don't think that's it. If I get online and say, you took my phone and you sent yourself money, da 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 da, ain't nobody gonna do nothing for you. You still got to make moves for it. So no, I don't think it's that. And you need
Sonya,
several different, yeah.
and if he ever took her phone to send himself money, she could get him locked up.
He don't want to go back to jail.
I
He
So
ain't
can't
old
either.
enough to do that.
it wouldn't be that
Yeah.
because she said if I tell what I know, not what you did. I know we
So
be trying to
right,
pick
get
her
the
brain and stuff, but we gotta, sometimes we be a
Well, I
little
mean,
bit over the top.
he got a play ball tattoo on his face. You got to earn that. So that case might catch up with him one day. I really don't like this dude. He really is creeping me out. I used to give him the benefit of the doubt. I used to hope he would get his life together. And then there's some things that I've been seeing in him recently where he just give me the creeps. He really
yeah,
scares
he creeps
me
me
as
out.
a person.
I don't know why you think DDG gonna save him.
So wait a minute. Sonya Hole says, right? Another CC said that he has a total of 3 liens. He has 2 separate HOA liens on the house. So it's 2 separate liens on there, plus the other lien from the people from the bar.
Well, the people from the bar was first.
But
Somebody leaning.
this is what I never
They lean with it.
understood.
Rock with
With it.
it.
I never understood that case about the people with the club. Why didn't he at least try to appeal that to at least try to postpone things or sort of push
Because
it
his
back?
That was
manager
wax.
is a piece of ish. At the
That's
His
time,
not
manager.
Wax's job. I'm sorry, that's not Wax's job. He needs to be a grown man and get an attorney and handle that case like everybody else does that gets sued.
he was in jail at the time. So if I'm your manager,
He's been out of
Yeah, he
jail
was
since
locked up.
November.
no, it was too late to settle anything. The ruling was already made.
Yeah, but you can appeal rulings. People do it all the time. People fight for
No, that right,
decades to get these settlements.
Callie, I understand what you're saying, but that right there could not be appealed because they had it noted that he received it.
Yeah, the ruling was
I've
made
never seen nobody
the
get a
first part
judgment
of
that big
November,
so
right before
quickly.
he got out.
There was paperwork stating that it was received.
Right, and it
So what
was
about young
received, and
boys?
they
They
did
didn't
not
have the
act
money.
on it.
They
Yeah,
said
Yeah,
that he
hers
got
there's no
served
going,
in
there's
jail.
no going back once it's proof that you received such notice.
That's right.
This is crazy.
That's
And this
right.
is
That's
the
what I said.
person
His
that
management
everybody keeps
team,
saying is
whack.
so
Somebody
smart.
dropped the ball.
No,
no,
this is
he was
Blue's
feeling
fault.
like he
This
got
is
a money
Blue's
making
fault.
machine, which is Krishan. He felt like he was gonna be because he knows Krishan would have made that money. What he didn't think that she was gonna get loose, get out there in the streets. That's why when he came home, he did what he did all the extra, and thought he was gonna reel her back in. He knew
Yeah.
she's a money getter.
Yes, Sonia.
For anything.
Karlissa has a negative 13K in equity on her house.
Oh yeah.
Well, she probably took the equity out of her house to build that crap she got in the backyard and try to act like Blue gave her the money. I think that's what she did.
Or try to refinance her own house. She probably was in debt as well. Stop playing.
Well, now that you have that negative something in your equity, there's no refinancing.
I was just gonna say she can't refinance it now.
No, let me tell you something. Blue's debt right now is $19.5 million.
That's insane. And you want me back? I know you lying.
But this is the thing. Okay, I don't know how to say this. You can't say that you want me back. You don't really want me back. You want me to come and play this game and be in this internet circus with you.
That's
That's not the
correct.
same
To
thing as
pay
you
his
wanting to
bills.
come and have an actual relationship with me and be in my and follow my path, be on my vibe. So he doesn't really want her back. What he wants is for her to come and give her motion to this circus, and she has nothing to gain from that. She don't need y'all for nothing. She ain't got to do this for money.
Like she said,
Y'all
she
do.
got her own network. Miss
Exactly.
Jackie King, no. He didn't we're not doing that because nobody has any proof of that. People were speculating that he stole money, but at the end of the day, like I said, she said what I know, not what you did. And nobody can't do anything, even if she did say that he stole money, because she would have to take action. So that's why I was disagreeing with the people in the chat who was saying that. But no.
I think
I
Blue is
hope he
afraid
get
Anytime
of getting
he
locked
stole her
up.
money before when she walked away with nothing and
I,
started over. That's when he stole her money.
I think that he's afraid of getting locked up. I don't think he would be bold enough to go in her account and take something. I think that he's definitely afraid of getting locked up.
and by this time, if I know the pastor, I know how they thinking financially. They don't pay Krishan put they made Krishan put that 1.3 million in a trust. Let me tell you something. Ain't nothing dumb over this way. And her pastor, smart as hell. Pastor Mike has girl. Y'all think he was the clout. He got money. He's not no broke dude. He got an island, bro. He got a whole island over in Barbados. Okay?
Also, how much was her condo? Most she might have,
He ain't
most
no
of it is
joke.
probably in the condo.
Pastor Mike ain't no joke. They made her put that money in a trust.
Okay, and we also have to remember is that 1.3 million she made is not all she made. She just said she made that in 3 months.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Her money's in a trust. She can't just go
Hey,
touch it.
Miss
That's
Derail.
not a thing you could just go touch. That's not a thing you could just go touch. No, it's not. That's why she said she's gonna do some investments in stocks and all that stuff. And I was like, that's right up our alley.
Yep.
Stuff that we're learning.
But also, you know what I
Yeah,
really think?
ma'am. He don't know what Chris trying to do, but
Hey, Sophia.
what I'm saying is that the reason why I said that because we gotta listen to words and not speculate. She didn't say because of what he did. She said because of what I know.
I also think it's becoming a little bit harder for her to quote unquote convince her that he's Jonathan with him doing this Twitch and stuff because
Yeah,
it's
she said
so
that.
much footage of him being a bizarre this a creep that it's kind of hard to now believe this act that he does. And I think that that is a big part of the reason why it's not working the way that it used to.
Right, right. Because first it was only Jaidyn and another and Angela. Now you got Jaidyn, Angela, Nevaeh, Rila,
Well, it,
Michaela.
the only way he would be able
You
to
got all
store
this
this
going
time
on
if
now.
he has complete access. Your banking information is usually different. Remember before when she was with him, she didn't have no banking information.
Sure didn't.
He was controlling that because she was on the run and still had things to clear up and didn't have ID and stuff. So that's why she didn't have her own banking information. He got it straight, she got it now. But again, why would it just be accessible like that? I mean, your phone is different. Even though if you got a banking app on your phone, you can't use the same passwords you use as numbers for your phone for your bank account. And if you're transferring money like that, it's some type of authentication that
Yeah,
they need.
yeah.
So no, it don't work like that. Come on,
She would
y'all.
get a cashier's check. She can never transfer any money like that. Never.
Oh,
Exactly.
not that amount of money. No way. You have to do a wire and they're gonna get
Yeah,
authorization. I used to work
that would
for
have
a
been a
bank.
white
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. But also with that, I'm telling you, I think that he's too afraid of getting locked up. I don't think he would. I think that he's definitely afraid of going to jail.
Yeah, we know he's a coward, Demo. Yeah, he is definitely a coward, and that's why she done because he's a coward. And she's like, no, like, I gotta protect my son. You don't care about him. I gotta protect him. So access denied. Bam. That's it. That's all.
You know what? Here's the ironic thing. And maybe this is just my speculation. Maybe I'm just naive. I think he would make so much more money if he stopped this and just said that this is my baby, stopped all of this toxic stuff, and actually put out something positive. I think that he would actually get the 90 something $1,000.
At,
He's going to try that.
at Maramo, baby, everybody doesn't have face recognition on their phone. Maybe she only has a pen. You have to have a two thing authorization on your phone if that's the case. So apparently she only had a pen. That's how he got in her phone, and she apparently used the same pen that she always used, and he knew it.
Oh, he's gonna, hey Callie, he gonna dip back around like, all right, I'm tired of playing now. I'm tired. Watch what I tell y'all.
Oh
He gonna
yeah,
try to
yeah.
dip back and say, I'm
The
tired.
worst
All
this
right, I
gets,
really wanna. Okay, y'all, my bad. That is my son. He
yeah.
gonna do
The
that
worst
because
this
he thinks that
gets.
that's gonna make her happy, and she gonna give him the money. He
No,
gonna,
she gonna go to God. She gonna go to God. Look. You already showed your hand.
yeah, and I'm glad
You can't come back now and now because I'm telling you
No,
access
I'm not
denied.
talking about getting the money from her. I'm talking about getting it from
No,
online.
I was applying the petty.
Yeah, well, he's gonna. I feel like later, after he do okay, now I want to be a father and I want to see if my son's okay and I want to be a part of his therapy and all that. He's going to try that, and I do believe that's what he started off trying. Like, I really want to be in my son's life because they're calling me a deadbeat. That was his first excuse. Next one is gonna be, all right, yeah, I'm tired of
No,
it.
at Tyra, we're not gonna have that. He did not steal from her. So we're not putting that out there. No, he did not steal anything from her.
He was just in her phone going through her stuff, but she
Messages and
never
stuff.
really
Yeah.
revealed what
He did
he
not
did.
steal from her. So we're not gonna have that narrative saying that, oh, the and they said in Ann's chat. No, 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 no. We're not doing that.
Hmm.
Now, I don't think he stole for her this time. We don't really know. All we know is that he went to her phone and he was talking about the people she was talking to. And Krishan,
Right.
why do all of that when
Wow.
I don't deal with you?
Oh, you know what I meant to tell you too, Petty?
What?
You keep calling Titan Figgy. You keep no, I'm sorry. You keep calling him Jiggy. It's Figgy.
No, Figgy. That's his name,
No,
Figgy.
I listened to you. I watched the live on
Oh,
replay
my
from this
bad. Figgy is
morning.
the girl.
And I was Jiggy. I was like, Jiggy, why she keep saying Jiggy? That boy named Figgy.
Yeah, Figgy, my bad. Figgy, yeah, Figgy. Figgy is the guy and then Jiggy is the girl. That's Blueface ex-girlfriend, right? Girl,
That's not Blueface ex girlfriend. That's Blueface ex throuple partner.
that is crazy.
One of them at
Man,
least.
been a mess. Jaden been on this mess with this man.
No,
This
this
ain't
is
just start happening.
again, like I keep telling y'all, from what I have been able to observe, this has always been the nature of his relationship with Jaden. And then when he gets mad at the other woman, he pumps Jaden up to get the other woman upset. It's not, you know what I mean? Like this is why Jaden is okay with just being on this roster with 5 other girls, because she always was. And this is why I get a little bit upset with all of these women identifying with her, because this woman was never in your situation. This was never her man. This is a man she wanted to be her man, but he had 4, 5 other girls all the time. And she just didn't get the hint and move on. He has even told her, I think this was last week. He said, I was gone for 2 years. You didn't find you no man.
He said before Krishan even came in the picture that he had already slept with 1,000 women.
And it's
Exactly.
amazing to
Oh
me how
He
many
God.
said
women
a
support
thousand
Exactly.
him.
women. He said 1,000.
Yeah, 1,000.
Ew.
It's
So
just
what
amazing to me how
relationship
many
was
women
he in with
support him.
Jaden?
He was on Big Boy and them
1,000.
podcasts and did an interview and said he slept with 1,000 women, or was at the Breakfast Club. One of
For
them
some
interviews.
reason, I believe it.
He ain't never been on nobody Breakfast Club. They don't want him up
No,
there.
no, no, no. It was Big Boy. It was Big Boy. He
Yeah,
told
he
Big Boy
said
that. I can see it in my head right now. I forgot about that. But I'm telling you, I've been watching him off and on since I first heard of him. And I keep trying to tell people, Jaidyn just a baby mama. Jaidyn just one of these girls on the roster that got pregnant. Karlissa has created this whole narrative that they had this high school sweetheart. They was in this relationship, and Krishan came and broke up their home. This is something that, in my opinion, Karlissa has done to weaponize people against Krishan. She know that ain't true her own self. Blueface had two other whole women living up in his house. Like,
What's crazy is if Krishan was to allow Karlissa in her life, Karlissa would be over there with a big shit eating grin, excuse me for cussing, but she would be so ecstatic and be Team Krishan.
oh yeah, because she would want her motion.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would want to attach herself to that motion. Krishan would be her other daughter.
Yep. Acting like she hate Krishan so much. That is all fake and fugazi. If Krishan was to let Karlissa in her life like she wants to be, Karlissa would be right there up her tail.
I agree. I think a lot of it has to do with not only did she kick her butt, the fact that Krishan don't fool with her. She don't want to be her friend. She don't want to hang with her. She don't want to be accepted by her. And I don't know, maybe Karlissa was bullied or something, but I think it's something about her that's triggering to her.
Because she thinks listen, Carlissa never had none of them kids out of love. She had all of them kids because she was expecting something in return from them children. Okay.
The same
And
reason Jaden had her kids.
exactly.
Yep.
Uh she don't like that when Krishan and Blueface get together. Krishan has the capability to tell Blueface, so you cool with all that weird stuff your mama doing? Krishan is not tolerating it. She is not voluntarily letting Carlissa in her life.
Yeah, she don't want to be accepted by Karlissa. She don't want to fool with her. She not impressed by her. She not interested in being around her. None of that.
And so Blueface leaving Krishan after them being together for those 3 days and him telling her all the lies that he was probably telling her to go right back to California and be up in Jaden butt and over there at Carlissa's house and do nothing but piss Krishan off.
But this is what he been doing with Jaden this whole time. See, people have not caught on.
No, with
Jaden is a person that they use when they want to hurt or alienate these other women. Him and his mother both do it.
Mm-hmm.
let me explain something to you. I don't think Krishan cares about his lifestyle, what he doing. I believe what pissed her off is that he's still being a coward and he did not own up to what he was going to do with his public apology or X, Y, and Z in reference to him denying their child. And he was still doing that weird stuff. That's the straw that broke the camel back. Because when they asked that question on his stream, are you gonna stop denying um um Cause Junior now, he if you would have seen the look on his face, like he kind of like put his head down, looked to the side, put his head, and he put the glasses on.
Yeah, he's playing a game on the internet. He's
So he's a
playing a
so like
game.
she said, you a coward. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it was like 1,500 people in that live that night, and he asked them like, if you're a woman, female, put up a pink heart. If you're a male, put up a blue. There was maybe one blue, maybe two blue hearts in the chat out of 1,500 people. So I'm just amazed. It's disgusting how many women support his actions and his activities and how he treats women.
You know, I think that there is a subset of women that are getting some type of kink off of him rejecting someone like Krishan. This attractive, young, black girl, they're getting like a kink out of seeing her be mistreated and rejected. And it
Callie,
really is bothering me. And I
Callie,
peeped it years ago.
he's not rejecting Krishan. He's
But that's
rejecting the
how
baby.
they perceive it. I understand what you're saying, but that is how those sick women
No,
perceive
because
it.
they were
They're
even in
getting
the
a
chat yelling
glee
like they
out of
can't
it.
wait for him to bleed Nevaeh. They can't wait for him to bleed this person. I'm just like, what kind of women
Hmm.
are these?
I wish they
Bleeding
would
or
have
Yeah,
asked
bleeding or
what
because
was
just chatting in the chat.
the
I wish
reason
they
why
would.
The reason why I don't feel as bad for Nevaeh, because I feel like Nevaeh just running game. I don't think Nevaeh hurt. I don't
Oh, I
think
don't feel
she
bad
in
for it
love.
all
I
either. I
don't think
feel
none
like
of
she
this.
signed up for
Nevaeh just
just
trying to get a
everything
bag.
she's getting.
Girl, go on somewhere. I can't take Nevaeh seriously.
But it's just the type of women that he attracts to his streams is just it's just disgusting the
But
way they cheer him on.
I wish he
Okay,
would have asked what was the race of all those women in his
Ken,
chat.
Exactly. I would have been
Ken,
curious to know that too.
Ken. Let me
Yes.
put this up real quick for this person. Spin whoever. I don't even know what the hell your name is because yeah. She is in AA right now, and she's in AA with business. She's not with Blue. She's with her coach. So all that we'll see. Yeah, she's with her coach, and she wouldn't be with him anyway, and we wouldn't see because if they was together, neither one of them would be on camera. We
Another
already know that.
thing, I want to say this about her coming to the city of Los Angeles. I know I keep saying this, and I don't think some people have watched the Twitch and they've seen how far away he lives. Blue does not live in the city of Los Angeles. So she can come to LA and never even see him. He literally has to commute here to even bump into her.
And coaching them, the coach ain't having that. She out there to take care of business, not to lollygag or do nothing else. I want people to stop just talking nonsense.
They want the drama to keep going because they're addicted to this drama and they're addicted to this story. I want so much
No,
better
but
for
she said if
Krishan
you,
and little
you didn't watch
Krishan
her
than to be
live.
around this creep.
You must didn't watch her live. She already made it clear this morning. He gonna stop playing with her baby. She access denied. She blocked him. After she sent the message about him being a coward, she blocked him.
You know what
Yeah,
I think has been
something more
happening?
happened, and she just not talking about it, which is good because before Krishan will run to the internet and tell you everything. I'm glad she don't say.
Yeah,
Excuse
I
me.
think a lot of stuff is going on and she's just not putting it on the internet. But I also think that in the past, he was sort of able to say, I'm just doing these things to get in the algorithm or for the internet or to go viral. It's harder to say that now that he has generated this much content and he's streaming this much. It's harder for him to convince people that this isn't his real personality. And this is why I think this isn't working as well. I don't think that quote unquote Jonathan is real. I think Jonathan is something that he does to suck people into him.
What is that? Oh shit.
Jonathan is just his birth name.
You
You
old
know
man.
what?
Yep.
No, when I say quote unquote
Blueface is
Jonathan, I mean
exactly
the
who he is.
character of Jonathan that he does, like when he took Red Hat and gave him that pep talk and all of that stuff. I think all of that is bogus. I think that that is an act that he does to suck people in so he can use them.
He
Yeah,
told us on
Krishan
the
said,
Jason Lee interview, I'll be more impressed if
Wait,
one of these
ladies.
girls.
Wait, hold on, ladies. We gotta talk one at a time. Everybody keep cutting each other off.
yeah,
So
and
when
it's,
one
it's
person
I don't
talk,
know
let
if it's
the next
and,
person talk.
and I don't know if it's some type of delay, but it's like I was about to say something and then I heard her, so that's why I stopped.
All right. All right, guys. So somebody speak. Then be mindful of the time so somebody else could talk. Because when you take a long time, then the next person will forget what they was trying to say. Let's just like keep passing the mic. Everybody just keep passing the mic. So go
And
ahead.
and also we got to engage with the chat because that's what I'm doing. I'm answering questions from the chat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Hi,
so
who's talking? God.
um Sonia, so yeah, she said God told her to stay quiet. So that's what she's doing. She's not gonna bring the business out on the internet. That's all. I just wanted to answer Sonia. Yeah, I mean respond to Sonia.
Well, I was just saying, again, I keep reiterating this that he said on Jason Lee interview that these girls, all these girls getting these Jonathan tattoos don't impress him. That's why he don't care about his name being spelt wrong. He would be more impressed if they get Blueface tattooed on them. Cause that's who he is.
That's what it is. That's why I said Blueface is just his birth name. He's really, I mean, Jonathan is just his birth name. Blueface is who he really is. It's not a character. This is who he really is. Demo, yeah, he never left Kick. He goes when he get, I don't know if he got banned from Twitch, but when he get banned from Twitch, he go on Kick. But he's probably gonna do both, like how DDG does. DDG a stream on Twitch, and then when he get off of Twitch, an hour later he go on Kick, and he probably gonna do both at the same time now.
He got banned the other day. He did,
He
but he
did
must
get
be back.
I feel like that's why Krishan is mainly on Kick because she's obligating her deal.
She could do both of them though. She could go on both. She just can't stream at the same time. She got to end one and do the other. But she could stream on both. Everybody quiet?
No, I was on. I was talking to my mother, so I didn't even hear what y'all said.
We were talking about her streaming, the platform she's streaming on.
You know, Kick would not let me log on the other day. So Kick is a little buggy.
Let's see what was
Oh, I was about to drink this. This yours, Jay?
But
I think though the little playhouse, park house, whatever she did in the backyard is cute.
Go, Journey.
Somebody busted her out in her comments and told her that place said was nothing but $900 at Costco.
These balls fall.
Yeah, it don't look like it was expensive. She ain't got no expensive damn
Remember,
playhouse.
she said her husband took out a $20,000 loan, spent $20,000 on that
Not
playhouse.
you can tell that's not $20,000. You know how many people in their backyard got these type of sets? Who she be fooling? It's her dumbass people.
Yeah, I think.
He got his camera crew.
For showing people a rock card. She got the freaking.
I think people was expecting it to be way more extravagant because she said she spent all this money.
Yeah, that's all right. You could build that yourself. You see that wood?
And then so in the comments she started breaking down like I had to pay this much to get it cleared out. I had to pay this much for the wireless rocks, and I had to do this and do that.
Shit, maybe that's the theme of the day.
All my milk, eat all my vegetables.
She's clearly a liar.
And
Jaidyn, I ordered lights.
The only people
when
who
strong
ain't
like
never
that, you
seen
got all your
those
vegetables.
playhouses in the backyard
all your
before
milk.
believe her that it was $20,000.
Yeah.
They love to
Hell,
try to make
somebody
it.
in my neighborhood was giving one away for free.
Real quick, can you turn the lights on?
They love to make it look like they spending time with those kids, but majority of the times they looking at their phone.
No, he's only over there spending time like that now because he's just trying to be spiteful.
He need money.
No, he's trying to get on Krishan nerves. Like, look, I'm this type of dad.
I don't believe he can get on her nerves in that type of way. There's just things going on. So I mean, this is not nothing new.
I mean, I think it would bother any woman to see her baby daddy playing daddy over there to his other kids and other people's kids, but don't even want to claim yours.
Yeah, but I think this stream was strictly about money because even in the beginning he came in saying that he brought the cameras because Karlissa brought the cameras to his house last time, and every time you turn around, he trying to get his own mama to twerk. He trying to get them to show Jaidyn's body.
Oh yeah, he's gonna try to profit off of it.
Anything for views. And I think he's really trying to go hard now because he's about to lose that house.
He's gonna try to profit off of it, but his main reason to be acting like he's such good stand-up dad now is to irritate Krishan.
Did you say 6'7", number 3?
6'7".
She
Yeah, I
said
heard
it.
her.
She
When I
said
told
it.
her to get off my couch with her feet,
She
she said,
said,
I took a goddamn
"You're
shower.
so weird. You when it comes to all these other women, you're very vocal about them and their children and everything else. But when it comes to me and Krishan, you can't be honest. You
Yeah.
can't be honest. You can't tell the truth because he's doing all of that. Oh, I love Nevaeh over there playing with Nevaeh's son over there. Before he went to jail, Johnny and Javon was there before he went to jail. Did y'all ever see him spending time and playing with them like this? No,
I told
no.
you, I said before he wasn't. Their content. And Nevaeh is content, not Nevaeh. Jaidyn is content too. They all
Money.
fools. They all fools.
Yeah, they content, but he also trying to get up under Krishan's skin too. I just truly believe that.
Let me tell you something. He only could get under Krishan's skin if she allow it. You understand what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, you see what's going on. You know what's
And
going on.
another thing,
I can be in love with a dude. And what is gonna make me be in love with him and don't want him to touch me, knowing that he got two, possibly three females pregnant at the same time. Seeing every day you on the internet kissing and doing all that. First of all, Stunner Girl alone is one.
Yeah.
Like it would not, me and you couldn't even have a conversation. Like she don't need him. She's been taking care of this baby by herself. Her mom is getting the help that she need. Her mama is there helping her out. That's it. Like he would be gone. I try to look at it
Hmm.
in a positive light and be like, that's still her kid father, and they still gonna talk to each other. But the other half of me is saying, fuck
F
that shit.
that. Yeah.
I also feel like he was trying to show Jaden in a bad light too, because he knows how. If nobody else knows Jaden, he knows how she acts when she gets drunk, and it was obvious that she was drunk off more than alcohol allegedly. But to see her mistreat those kids like that, and then like somebody, I think it was Callie, made a comment a while back, like he would be vindictive enough to try to get custody of those kids. But I mean, he's sitting there for content, getting his baby mama cussing these kids out.
He
Yeah.
ain't gonna never go to court to get custody of nobody kids
And
because
if you notice, he kept
want to
telling the
be a
redhead,
father.
get her, like point the camera to her. Just
Hmm.
weird type of stuff.
But you know what? I think that if he ever truly stopped messing with Jaden, he wouldn't have to go to court. I think she would give the kids to him or Karlissa.
Cause she don't like those kids.
She
Yeah,
don't.
those kids are something to keep him around. I think if he truly, truly cut her off, I think she would drop them kids off and not come back and get them.
Well, you heard what the kids say. They say she mean. Even little Journey say she mean.
She's
They
mean.
say she's mean. When
And
he
he's
not
gathering
around, she's
evidence.
mean.
They said that on camera, on his camera, so he's gathering evidence.
I believe that Jaden is one of these women that got with a black man because she had certain expectations. But she really don't like black people like that. But
No,
what
most
happens
most
is
women, most
when
women.
no, but what happens is when the relationship don't work, they don't like the kids. We just saw that guy that was on what was his shade room. His mother was calling him all kind of n words.
I was
I've
just about
seen
to
it
say that, Callie. I
with my
saw that
own
video.
best friend. Her mother, she had to go live with her dad. Her mother started terrorizing her because
Most
they really
women.
don't really like black people like that. They just
Yeah.
thought they were going to get picked by this man. And they realize, when they truly, truly see that this man doesn't want them, now they're stuck with these black appearing kids, and they don't want them. This
Most.
happened to a famous actor
Who was trying to
that played
wait?
on Young and the
Somebody else
Restless.
was just trying to talk. Let her get her 1 2s in. Who was just trying to
Most
talk? I
I'm
me
sorry.
I was trying to say most interracial most women, specifically white women, when they like the black peen, they don't like the black woman or the black people, they don't. And I say that because my stepchildren are biracial, and these women, when they are no longer with the biological dad, what they're going to do, they're going to cut that man out them
I'll
kids
give him a
life.
little Hollywood.
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead, talk.
I'm out.
They're gonna cut them men out them kids' life and go find the next black man to play daddy and tell these kids this your daddy now. They don't like black people. They just like they like black men, but they don't like black women or want to be involved with the black part of the family. They don't.
No, they think that they're being picked by black men. And most of these women are women that other men aren't really checking for. That's the only reason why they're dealing with black men in the first place.
And did y'all see when he was drawing on her face, Karlissa snickering and laughing in the background, and she brought that makeup pencil to him because he was using a pen at first. She brought him that makeup
She
pencil.
gonna fuck
It's
you up,
content.
girl.
She gonna entertain
What's the
anything
name on
Blue
this boy?
does.
At first, she wasn't laughing. She wasn't laughing at first,
Right.
and
At
then
first
she
she
came back.
wasn't, but then she did.
No, because she was saying why he was using the pen, like or the marker or whatever he was using. And then when she came back, they got into it. She was low, but he wasn't low.
I need a shirt. Shirt. So, Chad, set up. I'm gonna draw a thick one for you. Oh yeah, we're like 57 cents away from the door. Oh, Chad. First time you get stuck with this fucking marker, you have to say,
At this point, he might as well have tattooed his nose too. Why he did his whole face and just left his nose?
He
He
said
might as
that's
well
gonna
have
be the next
nose
one he
too.
gonna do.
Oh, he said that.
Hmm.
Can you tattoo a clown nose on?
Make it red, huh? Make sure they use red ink.
Orthodontica. No, Donica. W subs. Now we are 56 subs away.
So he was getting subs to draw on her face.
No, this is my mom's phone.
Hmm.
This is her phone? I can see that shit. No, you wouldn't. Huh? You would? Yeah, I would.
He was begging for subs all night.
So, I don't go through no phones. You gotta go through these bitches' phones, man. Fuck it, whatever they do.
You hear Goldine in the back? You
I
going
don't
through the
know,
phone?
man. I know
And he said you gotta go
how
through these
worse
bees
niggas treat you,
phone.
you I might be treating the bitch good, you feel me? You're a phone. Now I'm treating the bitch
Goldine
bad.
just nervous. She might be in that phone.
Sharpies? They got a pen. And it's sharp.
Yeah, it's sharp, nigga. That ain't gonna work.
Ah, actually, I can put this on the stand.
I understand. Hey, I got this on the can or something.
There's no way she ain't feel him drawing on her forehead.
That she was that drunk.
That balls.
No, if she was passed out, I've seen this happen.
Cather 26. Let's go, Cather.
She woke up
Appreciate
enough
that,
to
sir.
tell him that she want to hunch on him in his mama house.
One ball.
Yeah,
She
but when
told
She's
him
she,
that.
doing that since she was 14. This is why I don't think, why I understand why people think this girl is so virginal.
and he was
This
trying to
girl is
wake her up
14
so
years
she,
old, laying up with a boy in some lady house.
Put some hair. Put some hair on the balls. I can't. I
he
can't.
was trying to wake her up to look at it. She kept
Wait, I
fighting
gotta
him.
turn it because we're charging. Bring the backpack. Put the backpack right here. It's on the snatching board. Grab the backpack and put it right here. Bring everything right here. Yeah, there you go. Right, there you go. Yep, good.
It was him making the nose the penis for me.
He had good skills,
I got two
good
PAs.
penmanship doing it though.
I just don't know how she ain't feel all that shit.
The kid. She gonna fuck you up, cuz.
It's the men laughing like little teenage boys in the background for me.
Yeah, we're gonna get to the details. The piece of paper.
You know, them his yes men.
I had a strap in the back. I took the motherfucker out. The piece of paper. You in the shade, you in the light. Some more light, man. No, I'm dead. I brought it with me. Bo. 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 It's just right there. The light. Or it might be on the counter. Light. I just brought it. I just brought it. Right is good. You can see, right? Uh-huh. Yeah. You like it? No. Bless you. Like they said. Out the morning.
Yeah, I thought he was looking at the phone to get the sketch of a penis because he kept looking at the phone while he drawing.
Dickhead, chat. Dickhead.
He looking at the chat.
Dickhead.
Yeah, I know. I realized that.
It's for all the dicks you was sucking while I was in prison, bitch.
Oh.
Yeah, homies. You suck dick while I'm in jail, ho? You put dicks all on your head.
Wow.
It's funny because Blue keep trying to tell y'all who this girl is, and people believe everything but that.
Well, if that's the case,
Oh,
he
it's
just
starting to work
started telling
now.
us before he was the only king. So we couldn't believe that, and you know what I mean. Not to say that he was, just say that that's what he thought.
I don't think he thought that
Now the Harry
because
dick.
But
there's
he
no
said
way
it.
he could.
But Callie, you can't have it both ways. But he
Harry
said
dick.
it, and you just said he's telling us who this girl is, and we don't want to believe it. So why we couldn't believe that he believed that he was the only king she ever had?
I think he was doing that to essentially troll the other women, namely Krishan. Like, I'm gonna put Jaidyn on a pedestal. I'm gonna pedestalize her. I'm
Dickhead.
gonna act like she ain't been with nobody but me to make
Um,
you feel bad about yourself.
Me, my name is
Krishan
Jaidyn. I'm a
didn't come to him
dickhead.
as a virgin, so no.
I'm a big
No, but
black
that's what
house.
he does with
All of
Jaidyn.
my
Him
organs.
and his mama. That's what they do with her.
Let me fix
They
this one.
use
Let me
her
fix these
to
legs.
essentially weaponize her against the other woman that's in the picture.
I think he believed it because the way he snapped on her
Let
in
me fix
that
it. Let me
room
get
that day in that chair. when he found out, I
I
think he
mean,
was.
he's not the sharpest tool in the box.
You good?
But my whole point is
You
the
good?
things that comes out of Jaden's mouth, her being drunk and sloppy all over the place, the way she carries herself, the friends she hangs out with. Why on earth would anyone believe that this girl was some virginal woman? It's just crazy to me.
Well, again, I done had some friends that maybe was whores, and I was never a whore, so that don't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, but you wasn't
Sometimes
sitting
men are
up
just as
here.
blinded as
No,
women
you
are.
wasn't sitting up here talking about if a man sleep with your friend, you sleep with two of them, and you was rather sucker, you know what, than pay a bill or have a job. You wasn't. Jaden whole everything about her morals is just the opposite of that.
And of course, she got on her live and downplayed it like it was just a prank. And everybody that was upset about it, they just weak and blah, blah, blah.
No, because she has to keep pushing this narrative that this man really loves her, and if I wanted to come back anytime I could, but instead I'm going to be on the roster and be rotated between five other women. It doesn't even make any sense what she's saying.
And her fans was eating it up.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't even make any sense what she's saying. You know what people are doing? They are projecting their own trauma with their baby daddy onto her. So they're not even really seeing her. They're not even really seeing what's actually happening. They see her as a representation of a girl that got cheated on by her baby daddy.
Come closer. You can lay on me. Come here, lay on me. Lay on
And this girl always been on a roster.
Huh?
I'm about to say the way he just jerked her head, she ain't feel that.
Put a blanket on. Blanket? Let me say number 2. We're gonna get you a blanket. Come closer.
Babe,
I'm trying to get you comfortable.
where's the blanket?
I'm get you comfortable. Okay, look.
How Nevaeh feels she calling him babe.
Well, she said she'll be home in a couple of days.
I thought she was staying for a month. That's what I think she said on her recent live. They
Y'all,
put him on
Nevaeh
home
don't
already.
care.
Looking at your goddamn. Oh, sorry.
Nevaeh don't
You looking
care.
on my phone or yours?
And when she said she was going back to LA, Solar said hell no. I mean, not
Yeah.
Solar, Superior.
Yup.
Superior, yep. He sure did.
Jaden.
I'm
He
not
said
even
it
willing
more
to
than
stand
Jaden,
once,
alone
mama
with
right?
on your head,
Nevaeh.
girl. You got a
He
dick.
said, hell no, hell no.
You don't
I
care.
He like, you
think
gonna keep
that
saying
Jaden,
that?
you got a dick on your forehead.
Nevaeh has been around too much for me to believe that she is in love with this man with all this going on.
Did you
No,
tell
I'm
she
the
not
probably got
buying
a
it.
whole nother setup in
Did you tell the chat that
Indiana.
She
this is
probably got
how
a
John
dude
used to
down
curl
there.
your hair when you was in school, in high school all day? Show 'em
Look
how
at
you
this. Look at this dumb shit.
Jaden, they got something on your nose. Oh, Lord Jesus. What y'all did to that poor baby? Jaden, they
Um, Ozelito, Alvarez. That ain't her mother. So, and is she a real mom? We've seen the behavior.
Karlissa gone and get the eyeliner. You can't tell me that ain't where it came from.
Yes, that's where it came from. because she seen what he was using.
I was wondering where it came from. I was like,
And
did
that's
he
when
get that
she
out
came
her
back and
purse?
she said something to him. And they had little words. And she was low, but he was loud. And you know she weak and sorry, talking about it was a prank. Y'all can't take no jokes. No, his words were real. He even drew some wrinkles on it and said, yeah, you probably was sucking old yeah. Mhm.
He sure did.
To me, ever since he got out of jail, it seems like he's been messing with her to prove that she's just like all the other girls. That's the vibe he's
Absolutely.
been giving me. It has
Yeah.
not been, I love Jaden, I want to be with Jaden. It has been, I'm about to show y'all she on the roster just like all the
Exactly, because
rest.
he's mad. He's
Yeah.
mad because he found out what she's been doing while he's been away.
And not only that, that she stopped spending money.
That too.
And when he called an act, she said she didn't have it. She gasped. She only had gas.
She
Well,
was feeling herself.
this is my opinion. I think that the reason why he had Jaden around because he felt like she would do anything for him, always be there for him. And when she proved that she was not that, it's just kind of like, oh, now I'm just about to torture you because I don't have no use for you. And that's the energy that he's been giving me.
He really mad about that money.
Yeah.
And the fact that he had got her on Zeus and she was supposed to give him a cut and she didn't.
Exactly. She played him.
No, he thought that Jaden was like this ultimate do anything for him, submissive woman. And when he's seeing that she's not that, now it's just like he don't want to do nothing but just drag her.
Yeah,
And
we get
I
that. We get that. Nobody negating that. And
yeah.
just saying when it started and what may
There's the
have.
eyeliner. Karlissa wrong for that.
But for Jaden to still be messing with him as though it's showing that she can have him, no, the only thing you're showing is that you're on the roster with everybody else. You just like all the other chicks. That's all you're showing. This not you're not proving anything by still messing with him.
Yeah, but the difference is the other chicks aren't welcome because they're not considered family like she is. And that's
But
why
that's
she thinks,
Carlissa playing
oh,
games
right,
with
but that's
her.
why she thinks she's special.
But then
Yeah,
it's
that's
again like you
Carlissa and
said,
her games.
it's like you said, Callie, nobody wants her. Like Blue is the best that she could do.
I think she just gonna have to accept that it ain't meant to be and just get on. I
No,
I, I don't I,
I
either
feel
that
that
or she's
wrong,
just
huh?
gonna continue to
Because
be what she is.
there was a Mexican guy that she did with her date, and he was like, "Yeah, you need to come and check out your roots and see how we treat our women, see how it is on this side." Yeah,
And
I
she
agree
go
with
over there,
him.
she
No,
go over there,
I
she gonna be
100%
getting
agree with
beaten
him.
everything.
No, I agree with him. I think she would be better off with somebody of her own ethnicity and
Yeah.
stop trying to be a black girl.
yeah. Because remember at the beginning, she didn't want no weave, she didn't want none of that. Blue forced that on her, and then she just can't get enough now.
Blue don't like Blue like black girls. It just is what it is, and she can't change that.
It's just that the
He's
black
never
girls don't
gonna
like
be
him.
this with her.
The black
He's
girls don't like
weird.
him.
He's weird. He is that weird ass dude that none of the black girls would talk to. So he wouldn't start talking to some girl that didn't know he was weird. That's who Blue is.
And he said it in his song Tatiana that my mama told me I was gonna break a lot of hearts. Like so Carlissa has been putting this in his brain since he was a little boy that he was meant to dog women. He's the prize. She ain't never teach him to respect women. He think he the prize. He think he the birthday.
She doesn't want him to have a relationship. So she purposely made him this toxic man because she knew that ain't no woman really gonna put up with this like that. She don't want him with nobody. All this stuff with Jaden is cap. She's just using that girl to make sure to keep everybody else away.
He posted it to IG before the live even ended.
She flipped too hard.
Ooh, it's a makeover stream. Makeover. Makeover.
And her diehard fans was in the chat saying, "Oh, she's been sick. She's drunk on NyQuil. She had NyQuil. She took cold medicine. That girl was drunk."
As a
But we have
skunk.
seen this is what I don't understand about her fans. I didn't follow Jaden, and I have frequently seen her drunk, sloppy, slurring. So I don't really understand how the people who follow her don't see that she's drunk almost every day. Again, I think they're seeing themselves. They're not seeing Jaden. They see this person who represents their trauma of their baby daddy cheating on them or leaving them for another woman.
Uh-huh.
What the hell was y'all doing? Jaden.
Go away.
And Jaden was in a whole roster situation. She was in nobody to be cheated on. She was dealing with a man had 4, 5 other women.
You know what I mean?
If that's no Twitch. Twitch out. You know what I mean? It could be funky. Okay. You know what I mean? And that's what they're saying. When they turned off, they thought they danced. Maybe you don't gotta like maybe they like take it all while you doing it. Okay. Kind of girl feels just probably like he's taking advantage of her. I don't know. John, be careful with your kids. They don't like most people being taken advantage of.
Okay. We don't need extra help, man.
Okay, well I'm telling you what the fuck I said.
Only reason she got mad because she knew he was about to get banned. But she was with it up until then. You can hear in the background talking about it.
And Sappho don't got no backbone. He just let them come invade his damn house.
He and his man talking to his woman. He don't give a shit.
My husband would have been like, oh, hell no.
He know he can't pay for that house without Karlissa. Karlissa don't fool me. That man cannot afford his lifestyle without her. That's why he's
Mm-hmm.
still with her.
You see, when she got that Zeus check, she took him out to finally buy some name brand stuff.
Exactly. That I don't think this man has no money. I think that he with her. I think she the money. at this point.
Could be.
And I have heard the rumors about her. She might have always been the money because people said she was scamming, allegedly.
When they first got together, she was not the money. That's why she got with him. Yeah, he wasn't rolling like that, but he was able to give her a comfortable life with health insurance.
Yeah, but is this information we getting from her? Because I don't trust nothing she say at all. I wouldn't believe her if she told me Scott was rude.
Well, he
Karlissa ain't
wasn't.
had no money. Karlissa made money after talking about Krishan. She ain't had no money. She met that man and married him because, like she said, insurance and benefits and had a little pension. But
I
she
tell
made
you.
her
No, I
money
don't think that
later
she
on. So
had
now I feel like
any
they both are contributing to the lifestyle. I do feel that. I feel like she may have surpassed him off the hate that she talks about Krishan
yeah.
because people be over there watching that mess
No,
and clipping it.
when I'm saying that she had money, I'm not saying that this money was legitimate and I'm not saying that it was fluid. I think that he might have needed a little help. Because remember they were staying with Blue.
Well, he might not. He not paying child support and stuff no more neither. Remember, she said he was paying child
Exactly.
support for all three kids. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. I stay in San Antonio, and San Antonio is predominantly military. And those people that's veterans and stuff like that, they be set. They be and if he's still working in the military government job, yeah, he probably got some good benefits and a nice little salary that probably can sustain
He
them.
still
And then
working with him.
her stuff that she bring in, gives them the um gives them probably the umps they needed to try to keep up with the lifestyle up in California, not LA, because she don't never live in LA. But she stays somewhere near California. I mean, near LA. She don't never live in LA because they probably can't afford that. But with his benefits from the military, him working and whatever she bringing in, they probably just keeping their heads above water.
Yeah, and they're able to get that military loan towards the home.
Uh-huh. I mean, because it is a nice house.
It's very nice. But to say
Her
she
la-
married him and he
her
didn't
last
have
two
anything
houses
would be to
nice.
say she married out of love. And I just don't feel like she just married out of love. All that
No.
smack she talk, I don't believe it.
Now that first house they were staying in, it looked kind of in the ghetto, but them last two houses they done had, they you could tell they got some type of upgrade somewhere.
Cause she
She
been on
ran
that internet. Cause she
she
been on
ran
social media.
she ran him down to get him. He wasn't feeling something happen. She ran her car into him. Like the sister said, he's scared of her.
I'm just looking at the situation. These people have no children. This lady is totally embarrassing. It's something in it for him. He not just with Karlissa just because Karlissa don't even look the way she used to look, first of all.
Look a
So
mess.
there's something in it for him. Whether maybe he's getting a kick off of this little bit of fame. I don't
He,
know.
of course he
It's
is.
the income that she bring in now. Of is he able to drink his Cavassier now? You
Exactly.
know,
The
like
income she
like
making off Krishan
yeah.
Cloud.
Yeah, before they was probably just making enough to get by, but now they can live a little. They can live a
That's why
little
the
now.
houses keep getting nicer and nicer.
Yeah, can live a little now.
And like you guys said, all of this came off of her association with Krishan. This one would still be driving the Uber had
Exactly.
that not
Did
happened.
y'all see that video that Callie posted breaking down the reasons why she's in a RV home?
Look at my phone. Look.
I saw that.
No, I didn't.
Callie said her rent $268.
Yep, she broke it down talking about the how much she and she said that's like the utilities
Look. Look.
included. That $263.
Ooh, bad. Yeah, you got back up with Christmas. You a good back piece for me.
Oh. But what are you doing?
Callie said
Last
she
I
not
heard of
finna
her,
What are
kiss
you
them
doing?
ass.
You fucking
They
weirdo.
keep kissing their ass to get by.
Fuck alone.
The
Right.
last I heard of her, she was going to nursing school. So I
Yeah.
don't follow her.
She don't really be on social media that much
She
anymore.
been going to nursing school since 2020.
Yeah, but she dropped out and then went back and dropped out again, and now she's
I'm
back.
gonna let you sleep until you look at my phone.
She better, cause she probably done got smart and learned to stop listening to her mammy.
Look, I'm trying to show you something. Look,
Cause it's a
look,
shame you do all
look at
that
my
bragging
phone.
about how you got your
Just
kids
look.
these top notch
If you look at the phone,
scholarships.
I'll
They went
stop
to these
waking you up.
top schools and they D1 and neither one of
Come
them
here, let
got
me
a
see your
degree.
face. Let me
Why
see
is
that
she
face.
still
Tyler
talking
definitely don't
about from
fool with
high
her.
school as old as these people are? Blue
Take
is
one.
isn't Blue the baby? He
Take one
almost
look at the phone.
30. Why are we still talking about high school? That must have been a good time in Karlissa's life.
I'm not gonna stop till you look.
Because she's stuck.
All right, look, just look. Look. All right, look. I'm not looking. You're gonna hurt yourself. Look. Open your eyes. I need a clear vision. This is for the chat. All right, bet. I'll do this side
But
real
I
quick
also
too.
think that just overall, Karlissa's behavior with Jaidyn is very weird from day one, letting her sleep over there. It's just very bizarre.
Yeah, we need the light. We need the light.
Oh, look, can you leave me the phone?
That feels good. Stop moving. You know that feels
Now
good.
he got a whole makeup palette.
That's
You're
Journey
my human
Pink.
canvas.
Karlissa.
No, that's Journey Pink.
Yeah, Karlissa passed it to him.
Now he got a whole makeup.
So pretty.
Well, at least give it a kiss.
I just don't understand how at this point Jaidyn is not able to catch on to what he's doing. You know what I mean? It's because
I guess she thought he was drawing hearts and kissy faces.
well maybe she was just passed out drunk, but I just mean overall, I don't understand how you're not seeing that he's sleeping with you so he can make you look stupid at this point. There's no relationship that's happening. Like I don't understand why you at this
They
point
stopped
you're
that
not
stream?
seeing this.
They just stopped that stream, bro.
Charlotte Reed
Why?
38 in the chat said
They did?
he know how to draw a P.
She showed them, huh? She been practicing.
Wait, that. Hold on. Can't really tell what it is. I'm not that good at drawing it. Is it still going? If it is, send it. All right. Oh, what's that kick? I'm not that good at drawing it. Wait. Is it still going? No, I ain't did it.
That's when he got banned.
You know, save it for the archives. Oh, what's that kick? Let me do a good portrait first. Damn, I'm not that good at drawing dicks like I used to be. Shit looks like a fucking doggy bone.
Hey, Twitch is jumping. I mean, Kick is jumping now. They running up.
I haven't drew a dick since like high school, so I'm not really that good anymore.
What did
No,
he
you
say?
get
He haven't drawn
it.
a penis since he was in high
Too much
school. Why was
pressure.
he drawing penises in high school?
Because he was drawing them, sending the
Look, I ain't
pictures
got no
to the
tattoo
girls. He was
gun.
a
Look,
pervert all his life.
shit.
Like, what do you mean?
That's what it sounds like. I was being facetious, but that's what it sounds like.
And
Yeah.
check your chat. Last comment.
This can't be.
They saying on IG that Krishan over at Blueface house in the studio.
Oh,
Child.
look, she'll learn.
So one day, if she is over there, she over there. One day she'll get tired. The
Well,
only thing we could do is talk about it.
yeah, I think what we have to understand is that he always has the armor of saying, I'm just doing these things online for money. This isn't real. I would never really act like that in real life. You know, he always has that to go back on. So I think that's what it is.
Look, y'all, somebody said on Instagram, dang, I just lost it. Um, let's see if I can find it again. Oh, Blueface dad with a comment towards Jaidyn. Somebody said, Jonathan Michael, when have you done anything for Jaden's kids? Where was the birthday party for them? Where was the birthday shout out? Oh, okay. And he responded, stop Krishan from beating her a couple of times. Comfort her when my son dogged her ass out on Thanksgivings. Always been there for them as a couple and much more. Next time I won't stop the beat down.
And he ain't shit.
Just like his son.
Yep. He moved how his son moved.
Yep.
His son told him to do a cartwheel off the roof and land on his head. He gonna do it.
We saw that when Krishan got arrested at that court date. And he didn't take baby Krishan.
Well, he said he didn't do that because the way that Karlissa was talking to him, and it had nothing to do with a little Krishan. It was just that she was just talking down to him so bad. I don't know. I do know that they're both problematic, and there's a reason why their son is the way that he is, and they're both at fault.
Yep. But y'all, at the end of that video, I fell asleep. I didn't even know until I heard Chocolate say my name, y'all. I'm tired. We've been here 3 hours. I was not gonna go live. Me and Petty was on the phone, and she was like, "Go live. You going live? Go live." So I went live because Petty told me to go live. So we came up here, but child, I'm sleepy now. And then y'all gotta do it again in the morning, y'all, because I get up at 5 in the morning.
Well, get you some rest, sweetheart.
Yeah. Whew. Oh, tired. I was holding my eyes. I didn't even know I dropped down.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Good night,
Good
ladies.
night, everybody.
Thanks for everybody coming up on the panel. And thank y'all, everybody that was in the chat, chit chatting. I love y'all. Y'all know there's no me without y'all. I can't talk to myself. So thank y'all for tuning in and supporting a girl. But anyway, good night, everybody. Till next time.